one big question. In Worlds Finals, pressure at the highest that it can possibly be in the entire year, and they are ready to meet that
Listen to
challenge.
everybody just chanting.
This is what we all asked for. The crown heavy on the heads of T1, not just with their own expectations, but also the expectations of the LCK, of their families. BLG trying to reignite the LPL after they've had 3 years without a Worlds title. And it's 5 games of glory, I hope, as we get into game 1 here. Elk and On looking for Gumayushi. Knight coming in
no.
Gumayushi still holding on to that flash.
Oh, come on, Guma.
He needed to flash early.
Yeah.
But even if he wasn't going to flash this late, why didn't he flash over that wall?
Yeah, that was just.
Was he like not at his keyboard?
I don't know. That wasn't good though.
Greedy because he wants to have flash in lane since they have the hard push. So you either just die or you flash early.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna get a huge bottom lane.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Garner's pathing top to bottom.
Really don't
still
like
have
that.
flash.
Yeah, that was so
Importantly,
dumb.
Elk did flash as well, so he doesn't have that same summoner on his side of that AD carry matchup. Looks like it's going to be normal lanes. No lane swaps coming out from either of these teams.
No lane
Shun
swap
wasn't
is
spotted on his
surprising to
initial
me.
pathing. Owner will be spotted when he goes over to the Razor Beaks, as there is a ward waiting for him there.
Yep, both junglers going to head full clears down to the bottom side of the map. One thing we've seen a lot in T1 games as well.
Okay, that was not a good trade.
Roaming mid to Faker, especially in these melee matchups. You know, getting time for the Braum is going to be more difficult now that they lost Guma's flash early.
Surprised he's just not letting that crash this early.
Are not going to let him have any free roam timers.
Interesting.
I mean, they're certainly not. You can see the
Jeez.
strength of the Ashe in the early laning
Nice
phase,
trade
getting
back,
that
though.
early level 2 as well.
Yeah, very good trade
And I mean,
back.
when you make that point about carrier as well, usually he does that on things like the Bard, like the Pike, Rakan, Renata. On the Braum, it's going to be much harder to do.
It's why you love to see really good level 1 prep coming into series as big as this.
They are playing it really well bot lane by T1 though. They're holding that crash. They know that
just feels so good, and
Shun wants to come down, so they're playing around it.
BLG have already dropped pings down onto Owner. They know
So
that he's
I
on the
think
bot side of
Karya,
his
like,
map.
expending
The
some
risk
of
the
his
dive
health
is
bar
very
to
real.
keep this
With
wave
Faker's
state in this
pressure
position
the
is
mid lane, it's
really,
gonna be
really
hard for
good.
Knight to potentially roam down and look
Agree.
for a dive alongside his jungler, but Jun already setting his sights on the bot lane play. We'll see. With TPs available, there's always the possibility.
In the
notice as well
snapshot,
as
it looks like he's
walking
trolling
back
a
to
little
top
bit,
lane
but
as the
I think
TP
it's with
available
intent.
in the event of an early play.
good timing here from Shun to come down and place the ward early.
Yeah, there's
so
no
that
way
Elk
they're
can
getting this
continue
dive off.
applying pressure on the bottom side before going back for his Gromp.
Because that's what if you're BLG, you want to be able to continually harass Guma and carry it down. In
Yeah,
this
they're
lane,
just,
have
yeah.
them in a position where they are either looking for CS or eating your damage.
This
and
is still not good though.
hopefully both
No, it's not
BLG
great,
on their
but
crashing
they've,
down out, Gumayushi
I
and
think
Carrier
that
have
they've,
been able to hold the wave just outside of their tower range.
they've
stabilized.
they've stabilized, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Try and contest the bottom side scuttle crab
Oh,
because
but
of the pushing bottom lane.
Yeah, I was really worried I was about to see some sort of flash,
There's
like,
going to be a little bit
far
annoying
too
that
aggressive
Bin
play out of
also on the
Faker,
rumble
but
is pushing up, and Bin is going down to check out that
yeah,
struggle.
there's no way you're
Lots of
diving
early
this.
skirmishes. You can see how the Yone is often able to get those advantages in the 1v1, but
And
not
Owner was able to
fantastic
trade
job
back.
so
He's a
far.
little
Just
behind
that
in tempo,
slightly
but not
overplayed
really
Faker, but
much.
The TP towards mid lane, having grabbed a few early items.
Hello.
Remember, you've always got to remember, Knight famous for his Mejai's purchase on pretty much every champion that he's plays.
True.
Only the Dark Seal for now, but depending on
True.
how well the game is going, he may very well look to upgrade that item.
So let's talk about how the
Got
game
an
might
angry
go from here.
book.
We're only 4 minutes in, but we do often
Okay.
in the next 30 seconds to 40 seconds see
I was
the
gonna
top
say,
of
I don't
Knight
think
and
he
Faker
wins
trading
this
in the
trade,
lane, Faker
right?
down to half HP. He'll snap back to his soul. And,
Not while
overall,
bone
the
plating's
trade,
up. Even with an
even-ish,
item
but slightly
advantage,
in
that's
Knight's
crazy,
People
but
have gone wild for how confident Baker has been in laning at this tournament, and him eing in there,
Oh, yeah, I don't love that.
taking the trade that Knight offers as he goes straight for it.
I think it's just
Baker
because he
as
has
well. You know, it's one of the big things with
Big
T1
wave?
heading into this tournament.
Yeah,
His
but-
wave phase is
so
not
he's just gonna reset.
great
Ah,
in the
no.
LCK.
He's got
Oh,
it.
jeez.
Flash away,
Oh, we didn't even see what happened!
BLG's able to find it on the top side
Oh
of the
man.
Zeus
Yeah.
caught unawares the wave in an awkward spot. Owner not
Yeah,
there to
he
provide
TP'd
support.
back. Like,
The
I
bot
get the whole
side as
Faker
well.
being confident
Elk
thing, but
on
this
able to get the
feels,
cleanse out from Gumayushi all across the map.
it just
BLG
feels
putting
greedy
pressure down.
after you
Shun
lost
has
the
been so
the
good
first
on
trade to
Skarner.
continue
Skarner being
trading
such a
like that.
premier pick at this tournament, and again in this series, having an early impact now. gets the kill himself.
And what an arc it is for him as a player. Remember, BLG
What happened up
with
here? Oh, he just got burned down in a bad wave state.
Oh,
Oh, he got caught in his jump. That's unfortunate.
Been really setting him up. Harpoons in, gets the slow, gets all the damage done, and they collect.
And it's a very awkward situation for Zeus to be in just because of the state of the wave. Now Owner is covering to help him get that push out. Bin still looking to try and trade as he often does, but now the swap's coming through. We know that the grub spawning in 10 seconds on, already back out onto the map with his AD carry Elk right
I mean, they're there
him.
first.
They're looking to contest this objective, but Carrier looking to match in the mid lane.
It's going to be 5 players on the top side for both teams.
Jeez.
We do see Owner starting up the grubs. Might just
all right.
on one here to delay
Fight night.
the full stack.
Fight night.
Flash,
flash, Carrier, come on. Why are they holding their flashes so long, guys?
If he flashes earlier, he's dead. They're just playing
Such a smart
really
call
badly.
from BLG, from Shun and on to go for
I
the
mean, I
engage on
want
the
to see
fight
him
while
flash the
T1 are
Skarner
split,
E,
going
not
for
like
the
after
objectives,
he's
as well as
E'd.
trying to rotate from
I mean,
mid.
he needs to flash the rel stun if he's going to flash anything.
Knight going for a bit of a trade, has his AD carry behind him.
Nice juke.
Faker unbinds his soul.
They're like getting hit by the initial CC, losing like 75% of their HP, and then they're flashing when there's still 3 people within their flash range.
Constantly looking for these fights. Let's see. Carrier's on the roam. You can see him on the mini-map.
Zeus has no flash. If they can manage to get this Ishtal's impact, can't quite land it. Zeus
You better take away this Skarner next game if this is how you're going to play against it.
On the map, securing 2 grubs, finding an additional kill, now converting that pressure into plates on the top side, denying Zeus as much as possible.
They just have
look at the bottom of your
no
screen,
lane control. They're losing every lane, so they have no wards.
Well, and I mean, respectfully, I know Owner's like doing what he can, but like, there's been no impact from anything he's done.
Yeah, Elk getting so much damage.
Yeah, it's hard for him.
In the mid lane.
The lanes are losing on their own.
They've rotated Knight down to the bottom lane, down to that side lane. And he will find so much success in, be able to push it back out after Guma had shoved. And this is going to be so nice for the setups here for BLG. Again, their team fight will be so synergistic once they're able to bring this together. You have to think that they're going to rotate over towards this dragon. They can control that objectives, and you get to draw your enemy to you.
Got to remember that BLG have a bit of a reputation for falling short in game 1.
Dude, we're giving grubs and drag. That's really rough, especially Ocean early.
Yeah, this comp is not it. You can't pick Caitlyn and have 0 lane pressure. No objectives. They get outscaled.
Straight from even champion selects, and you see the smiles on their faces, the confidence there. They're looking aggressive in
we'll
their
see.
level 1.
I mean, a lot of what T1 has made, like,
so
their strength this tournament, I feel like, has been the mid-game, like, team fights where they've just kind of, like, snapped and pulled the trigger. So maybe we'll see that.
I'm not saying you can pick Lux, but was Lux banned?
No.
We're ready to fight the 5v5 incredibly strong. And
They wanted something for counter engage. Otherwise, like you pick Lux and Lux is just dead on cooldown.
I feel like Caitlyn just wasn't the pick.
Rely on Owner to
Agreed.
be that initiation tool and find good flanks or angles.
Like you blocking Caitlyn when you say we're just better than you, and we're gonna dominate lane 2v2, and then Guma trolls level 1.
BLG, and they're putting extra pressure onto Owner's jungle.
9 minutes in, it's already a 1.4k lead for BLG. They have 2 grubs.
We'll see what happens. It's still very early. It's not out of like hand yet.
BLG very much
No,
in the driver's seat coming
It's
into
not,
this
but if they don't do something in the next,
If they don't do something in the next like 6 minutes, it's gonna get really, really difficult.
This also isn't ideal.
Yeah, like
down trading.
So to speak.
Knight has just been exceptional.
I think Faker just trying to absorb pressure.
And especially
He wants,
in their previous
he'd rather
years, styling on his
Skarner
styling
come
on
mid.
his Ahri. Here, styling
Because he can
his
just snap
stylish,
back.
stealing Faker's
Yeah,
own
maybe.
ultimate. This pressure, you even see the hover
I just
there
feel
for
like
Owner,
these trades
drawing a little
are
bit of time, so Dwayne not
too
immediately going over to
aggressive.
Gromp, kind of hovering around, see if Faker's going to need anything else. And
He's done a lot of CS
also,
too.
kind of extrapolate
you know,
towards the
I
actual
don't
wars around
mind
lane.
like
You
the
can start to
aggression
see
to pull
that the
pressure,
mid-lane
but
pressure
like
here
trading the
kind of
health bar I
spill
think is
over
what
into other lanes
is
as
concerning
well
me.
from BLG.
You're also just seeing it on the map, right? Because Knight, just
He
then,
missed,
after pushing
no.
in mid, hovered into the topside river and he's just moving into fog. He's creating that extra point of pressure, which means that Owner might get invaded on. Maybe jungle plus mid is going to come and put pressure on his jungle. Bin backing in a brush. Where has actually Bin gone? Just those subtle bits of pressure on the map that force T1 to hesitate.
Yeah, they got to reset, and they're slow on this.
The top side to try and spot out some of these plays.
They're very slow on this.
Division around the second spawn of the grubs first. You can see BLG on Elk and Shun all making a beeline towards those grubs. Trying to get two. Obviously,
they also have no rage bar on
spawn.
All right, so BLG, you can see they've got the early lead on timing on this map with the push on bottom side.
I do like Guma's items, though, to Ashes right now, but I'm not sure how much that's really going to matter.
If they decide to fight this grub fight. Currently, Faker as well collecting.
Shun is just so tanky already.
If they do want to throw down. This brush that Carry is standing in is incredibly important for those team fights, but he's going to have to give it up.
Shun going to try and chase him down, throws a rock into his back. The TP comes in by Knight, who just finished his rocket belt.
Oh my gosh, guys, just flash. Thank you, Owner.
Goes wide, but BLG get everything they want. They force the enemy jungler away.
No, it's not great. It's still very bad.
Right now, do they just let Faker farm turret play?
Hey!
That doesn't actually do anything, but
well, it stops them from getting 5 grubs.
they still spawn the fucking
5, yeah.
Beautifully done by Gumayushi. Able to get
I think, given the situation, that's a big win.
In bot and mid, so collecting a bit of standing gold that's hovering around the map right
it's
now.
something, that's for sure.
The BLG can really do to contest. Instead, they're committing towards the top side.
Much better than losing everything.
And they will secure themselves that second point.
Oh, Cario, what are you doing?
As well with the Winter's Bite, Shun's on the chase with that Ishtal's impact, but locked up with the Glacial Fissure will be slowed. And Carrier protects his AD carry.
Look at the confidence that Knight is playing with right now.
Knight is kind of just running over the mid lane, and if this is going to be the whole series, they're going to be in trouble.
In the river, isolated and immediately
okay.
It's 14.
They tried to stagger that CC as well to keep him locked down as long
yeah,
as
but I think that just kind of shows the mentality maybe a little.
Oh,
oh, okay. Okay.
Baker has ults.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, everything's okay.
Woo! What a play by Zeus. No way you try and hold this solo. Okay, Knight's on his way up. I was like, that is so illegal.
Recognizing that in the face of the bot lane, he was actually stronger. He knew that he had the
TP bot. He's crazy, dude. Show me bot lane. Show me bot lane. Oh no, he's not going in for the fight. I really thought he was gonna go like in on Bin too, and I was like, he's gone completely mental.
That are upcoming because the early item completions had already started to come in for BLG. So
what a great play.
Then they make the call, teleport in.
The fucking jump dodge is insane.
Plus the stun follow up on because he knows he's not in range for the, I don't know what the ability is called, but for his ult.
Those are going to be crucial as we set up
which ult?
Magnetic Storm.
No, where he throws them into the wall. Like Zeus made sure that he lined up his slam to stun specifically on because it's not, he wasn't in range for the initial CC.
What is it called, actually?
What,
Gnar out?
Gnar?
Yeah.
It's just called Gnar.
Oh, it is? Oh,
yeah.
That's hilarious.
And gold is one thing, but really it is about the item completions. And before Faker does get his Blade of the Ruined King,
I mean, Owner's going to be very useful later, but right now I'm seeing no value out of this Sejuani pick.
But that's nothing to do with, I think, well, sorry, nothing to do with the picks, it's just more to do with how the early game went.
Yeah.
He's not really like
super impactful early game jungler, yeah.
So Sejuani's just ganks and counter ganks.
Don't see how it's gonna, as a pick versus the Skarner, I just feel like Skarner's the better pick.
It is a game changer in terms of your ability to fight on the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, Skarner's less conditional. Skarner can make his own plays. Sejuani is like, let me stack up my fucking passive. That's the whole idea of like,
yeah.
they have
At least we're trading back objectives now and we're not having to give both.
of these types of teams that they have set up here. And so without the extra vision, looks like it is just going to be the trade. Dragon for Herald.
They gotta
no
bring,
problem.
yeah, I
But
like
will
this. Bring
say,
3
nice
mid, crack
staying
mid
on
tower
this outer
before they
turret
can
and
use
getting
Rift, so
outer
you get
turret
first
gold
tower
up
gold.
again.
But
More
it's
money
too late
funneled
because
into
they
the
already got
Silas.
tower
Silas
top
does
lane
scale so well.
because...
Yeah, notice that, again, it kind of, while T1 did find that TP play, now they're behind in terms of TP.
Okay.
Arrow connects mids.
I think fight this. I feel like we're so slow. I feel like we're so slow. Maybe they don't have the damage to kill On there, but I see On standing in the middle of 4 people, and I feel like there should just be an immediate trigger pull to burn the support.
Even if they kill him, they all die. Even though 3 of them die, it ends up being like a 5%.
Yeah, I just feel like if you kill him, you have the ability to play down into River and at least take like a position to exit rather than being completely pinched, but I don't know.
It's hard.
It's a very fast play by
I mean,
BLG.
Rella's
They
also
did very
CCing
well.
them, so she might buy enough time.
And it's a
Yeah,
situation where
yeah.
the cross map, right? You see Knight on the top side.
I don't know. I want to watch it again.
If he jumps like left, maybe, but no, it's still
He
right.
jumped
Yeah,
and
and
then they're
if
running into
I
the
think
wall.
if Carria lands his Q to break the shield, then be all right. But what are we doing, guys?
I don't know why he's trying to get deep vision.
That's
Like,
exactly,
they're not strong
yeah,
enough,
there's no objective up on that side.
and they can't even fight them anyway.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with that?
Yeah, that's...
They're not giving T1 a moment to
I think
Do we
they
not
should take
just-
him and make that-
Yeah,
Oh,
commit
they
to the
really
tower and then fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we doing here, guys?
It's okay.
Oh
Okay,
my
good.
God.
Very good.
And now Gnar.
I would
Caitlyn's
give it
taking
to
tower.
Guma
They're
use.
losing a tier 2 though.
Ash arrow coming down. Ash killed Faker! Oh no!
With her arrow? Or-
Yes! Cross map!
That's insane.
Dude!
Does anyone even notice?
No! Nobody noticed! Dude! Are they gonna show that replay?
They're gonna get told it by the production and then they'll look at it. Yeah.
I mean, they traded towers, so like at least they did something, but...
And it's actually incredible that this is only 5,000 gold a bar, but
9 to 3.
Dude,
And it's
someone's
only
gotta
5K.
go back and show me that arrow.
We've seen T1 sneak them in the past to get back into games.
And we said it in the
I
draft.
wonder
when we
where
saw
Faker
this
backed
BLG
that.
composition,
He
backed in the open before.
Yeah, and
Ben
he just
died.
started his base like
Yeah.
immediately, and Ben still had vision, but Ben had to back off.
Here we go.
Part of his champion pool. And here in the 1v1, he realizes
So I feel like he
I
should have
think I can
taken
get
it.
the solo kill onto Faker. He has no
Maybe
way of
soon.
getting
I
Maybe
feel
a
like he
little
should have
sooner.
taken the fight at the tower.
Gumayushi comes down,
Yeah.
Zeus comes down, but on the
probably
other
would've
side
died.
of the
So
map is
here-
BLG.
Yeah,
He
he
starts
has to
backing right there. You see the arrow coming cross map. Look at this.
Oh.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude, that was phenomenal by Elk.
Oh my God,
Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what? There's just nothing Owner can do. And because
He's not
Silas
supposed
gets
to be
that
there.
ult
Owner-
too,
Owner
it's
is
like
trolling that.
even worse.
Why are you walking up to the tower 4 versus 1 when you are very, very far behind? That's not a comp or a game state problem. That's a problem player. Player problem.
Problem player problem.
He's a little bit of a
I mean, he is a little bit of a problem. That's true.
Yeah, I do unfortunately think Owner is probably the weakest member on T1. I do like him a lot, but he's definitely not like their strongest member. But you're talking about like a champion that's, or you're talking about a player that's obviously like in the World Finals, so like him being the weakest member on this roster is...
Someone's got to be. Right?
Someone's got to be, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you probably have a top 3 player in every other position. in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
20 seconds time, BLG pinging it. They know they can keep the stacking going. Obviously, want to end the game before they get to Soul, but if you can make the Soul a possibility,
I don't know, man. I want to see people start taking this Skarner out of drafts. I keep seeing it coming through, and it's a problem for every team that doesn't get it.
Then go collect the dragon. Make sure that T1 aren't able to get any sort of.
Who did BLG play in? It was Weibo, right?
Yeah.
Have the ability to fight.
I think Weibo started banning Skarner,
AD,
and they
so falling behind was like terrible for so many reasons.
100%.
They did mention that in drafts. I'm not like. Can't Guma play like Kaisa or something?
I mean, yeah, like they can definitely T1 Baron. They're scared of it. They have to be scared of it.
Look at their map. Look at the map control on the bottom half.
Yeah.
One more just expired, but it was lit up.
And last year at
All right, I've got it.
They definitely have shown
Silas support next game. Carrier takes it away from Knight. They don't have to ban it.
Honestly, I feel like Carrier could do it.
Oh, of course he could.
That man is 5.
This is the guy who fucking plays Camille support in a LCK game and wins.
I don't know. I'm just looking at it, and it's like I just want the Skarner taken off. It's good early, it's good mid, it's good late. It's like you said, it's not conditional. It scales incredibly well. The only other big body support you're gonna, or not big body support, big body jungler pick that you're gonna be able to get that's gonna tank that much damage is if you play like Cassante jungle or something.
They could play Maokai, but
John, did you
Maokai's
see
just trash though.
I did not see her abilities. I saw like her model or whatever.
Yeah, well,
Really ridiculous.
I mean, it's the reason I stopped playing League. The design is fucking terrible. Like, when I was playing, I complained about the item rework. And of course they undid their item rework for like the 3rd time. Like, these guys are actually fucking retarded.
Yeah,
they have short-term memory loss or something. Right, like,
I don't know what T1's angle back into this game is, except for a pick. I mean, they're managing the sideways well, and they're getting like
T1 being
gold lead shorter
is still in the game. So
yeah.
I think that as long as they just keep it similar to this, they just have to have like a good play.
Yeah, I feel like right now they're just fishing. But the thing is BLG is so controlled that I don't know how well this is really gonna work.
It's gonna take a lot of cooldowns for T1 to kill somebody.
Oh,
and after that, I think BLG can still win like a 4v5. Like, T1's damage is all single fucking target.
BLG are so far ahead, and they have so many pick tools.
And they're not ahead, so they don't kill people super fast.
Shun and On, and they're gonna look for it.
Going in with the Ishtal's impact, can't quite land onto Ona.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like they can't even punish Shun for taking those kinds of angles, you know.
Yeah, and that's why Ashe was probably the pick in that.
Oh, Guma.
Ashe punishes all of these plays because she just kites you, and then you can Ashe arrow the engage or when they're leaving.
Yeah, arrows down, but I think that's the thing is like, even though you picked Sejuani, you think you're like, okay, good, we have single target lockup and CC and everything. It's like, yeah, but Silas just takes the ult. Yeah, you guys have to go here.
Really good.
Faker's got to leave the fucking red though.
His TP
if he TPs though, he's gonna be late.
Game's over.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
It's just like
Guma's way too far forward.
Guma's too far forward. Faker's like should be there. They're still doing this, guys.
I mean, they're just gonna keep doing the same thing. They still have Skarner ults.
Ashe Arrow's coming back up, but they should have all of their ults, and Rumble ult is down.
It doesn't matter.
Alright, Faker's gotta like, yeah, we have to trigger pull at some point, guys. Jesus. That's game.
Right.
That's game one.
Game one, little toss out.
That's game one.
Look, we learned at 24 minutes and 45 seconds that we should flash the CC.
Yeah, right?
Maybe we don't flash.
We gotta get rid of the Skarner. That's what I think. Could be wrong.
I mean,
but
this hasn't even been on fucking Jax.
Knocking down the inhibitor towers, the Baron buff BLG. The respawn time is still about 10
what I
seconds.
am happy about is Zeus is showing up. It seems like Zeus is playing well. We just need Gumayushi to tighten up, and we need Faker to stop trying to like
keep track of this angle. He's staying
out trade Knight when obviously you're not winning the trades.
He finds the good angle. He connects the ultimate onto the AD carry.
Yes,
and he
just
finds that execution. And later in the Baron, he also
Knight on
Owner.
something like
Look at the
Silas,
position
I think
right
is
here.
just
Gets in the way
scary.
of the
But
engage,
then
makes
again,
sure
I
that
can't
Owner
think of
cannot get
anything
into
he's
the
on
pit.
that isn't
He
scary.
sidesteps Faker's ultimate, and Knight is
His
just-
champion pool
he's
is too deep.
spectacular.
Yeah.
He's gonna play Silas, Akali, Ari, Syndra.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you can really worry about Knight in the draft, but what you can do is, like, you can take care of Soon, you can take care of Bin, right? Don't worry about On, don't worry about Elk. Excuse me. Because I feel like Guma and Keria honestly can manage the bot lane. Because even though Guma lost his flash early, like, they still stabilized the bot lane fairly well. Oh my gosh.
He's dead again.
Keria. I mean, Keria has to be seeing these arrows come in. Why is he not covering him?
He's too far away.
Yeah.
The jump range is a little smaller than you probably expect.
I don't really play Braum, so. But I really just think that, like, Elk's arrows are on point. Well, that's game one. Okay.
From BLG in this first game.
All right.
Dude, Cajo's got 315,000 people watching.
They were looking at a team that would grow into a super team, and that's exactly what they've
Why are we just throwing?
You say with the addition of Knight this year.
Bro, they have onto the biggest stage with the entire.
Oh my god.
Again to BLG.
I just missed that, but was it the same exact thing as last game?
Yep.
First blood for Elk.
Oh my god. T1's fucking idiots.
Summoners blown. And T1, they were just trying to get some vision, get a bit of early
Yeah, this is
information.
really
Maybe even
upsetting.
got a ward into BLG's bot side jungle. But the collapse from On and Elk, the chase down of the Ashe, means that BLG draw first blood.
Elk flashes forward so he can get the slows on.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Like, why?
How many times are we gonna make the same mistake?
Also used offensively by BLG.
Twice.
It is still
Twice.
I mean, that's the
Yeah, right?
Their draft is largely the same thing. They're saying we're gonna beat you early.
And then they do that.
And then they do
Yeah,
that.
and then they do that. Yeah.
I mean, it's just also disrespectful.
Guys, what are we doing? It's an Ashe Rakan.
I don't know if I mind it too much because I think their comp is pretty bad, so they'll save their mental and just move on to the next game.
Yeah, but the next
their
game
comp
is
sucks.
going to be match point.
I would like the comp if it was Ashe instead of Callista, to be quite honest. Their comp would be insane.
I don't get why you first pick Callista when Ashe is up.
I mean, imagine if this same comp with Ashe instead. You have Ashe arrow to pile on in the Nocturne ult and Renata ult.
Yeah.
Situation, but both junglers have had access to their side of the map.
And actually, because Keria cancels his recall there, they might make the call to go for the extra pressure on Bin, who teleported in, but it doesn't look like it. Level 2, he acquires it. Meanwhile,
Oh, gosh. I don't think Zeus is outplaying this. Well, he's level 2 at least. Here we go. The classic Zeus dive early game. Come
We're
on.
behind, we're not.
Dude, you...
Stop.
You...
Don't tell us.
Okay. At least he traded one back. It could have been a lot worse. I think that flash was a little early, but rather than late like it has been every other time we've seen them flash so far this series. I think we're on the same time right now.
3 minutes, 35 seconds, 36, 37.
Yeah, I'm like 3 seconds ahead of you guys, but that's like nothing. Oh my gosh, guys! Wait a second! No way!
They didn't finish.
No way! He's... No way, no way, no way!
He just threw.
Oh my god.
Dude, just knife's edge! Oh, the stress!
They just don't quite have the damage to take down Gumayushi, and that allows T1 to find the turnaround.
Ah, the stress.
Carry up peels Bin even further back. That handshake will be important because the flashover from Knight, they got the double taunt into the almost combo there.
Dude, I cannot believe Gumayushi made it out here and Bin did not just go into secure.
And then Owner goes up with a passive auto from Nocturne, gets the kill and the chase down.
I'm so shocked that Bin didn't just finish Guma.
Takes a quick sidestep backwards to avoid that last auto. Beautifully played by him. And T1 find themselves the kill lead here in game 2. This is what we wanted to see. Not going down without a fight. Gumayushi not able to secure any of those early kills, but
without a
Faker
fight, yeah.
and Owner in a prime position to carry.
But it's also why we talked so heavily about this Renata as a possibility for Carrier. You can see not only the handshake, but also the bailout doing so much work when you have the map split like this. Alongside that, the hostile takeover just stops any team from really being able to dive you as the game goes on. Carrier is absolutely sublime on this pick.
Now we've got 35 seconds until the grub spawn. You'll notice that Elk has chosen to
Yeah, actually giving him something with some agency and getting him off of the Braum is a huge thing. I do agree though, I could see Ashe being so much better here. I wonder if they took the Kalista just because Carrier and Guma like playing this particular like combo together.
Isn't that what I said before? I said you gotta get Carrier out. I'm like a playmaker. He's a playmaker, guys.
Yeah, and I think you're 100% right. Like you and the cat
I said Rakan, Renata.
Yeah.
This guy is built to be
a playmaker. Yeah. 100%. I agree. I mean,
meanwhile, if you wanna throw on like
or Owner on something. Oh, he smited it away. That's so good. Well done, guys. Well, that's the thing that, like, I feel like 5 years ago it was the same issue with Faker on T1, where, like, back when he was at his, like, mechanical prime, they would put him on these picks where he was just, you know, covering for his teammates rather than being put on something where he was able to make plays. And it's like...
What, are we talking about, like, Galio type?
Yeah, like I'm talking like years ago, not like recently, like 5 years ago when he was still considered like the best mechanical mid laner ever. Oh my gosh! Zeus is putting hands on him.
Knight hovering around the top side jungle, ready to leap in at a moment.
Guys, I have a haircut scheduled in 10 minutes. Some bullshit.
I mean, Owner's got ult here. Knight has ult.
Faker keeping his pressure up in mid lane, about to take over to level 7.
Oh, they saw Knight. Are they just gonna hold this? Please don't get over aggressive.
Bin is catching the wave in mid, not yet level 6.
Dude, this is... They're edging each other. This is ridiculous.
Over towards mid, catch that wave, so he can safely get some experience while the rest of BLG is trying to defend.
Oh, he just recalled.
Yeah. They might trigger pull now on the next wave now that he recalled, or...
No, too late. Took too long.
Yeah. Yeah, oh. They want it. They really want it.
Oh my god, there's 5?
Did Faker just ult for nothing? Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this.
Already a while ago, so it might have just been expiring soon.
Oh my gosh, the knockup! Oh, okay, okay. Guma's just...
Okay.
No one's on Guma!
It actually worked!
Dude, they were there for so long. Zun's dead. No way, they're gonna redive. They're gonna redive. They have to redive here. Yeah, I mean, you trade Guma, but who cares?
That's not great.
I'll take the extra kill on Gumayushi for that.
BLG is just running around the map trying to keep up with T1. The pressure that Faker kept.
Bing gets a little shutdown.
Bing gets it. Pretty bad,
they were bleeding so much XP. A nice arrow connects on.
I mean, you're trading 900 for 500.
But he gets a flash away, a nice spell shield from Ona. The two-man knockout.
3 kills for 1 trade back.
The Ornn actually works so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think they need a redive.
I just think I did not expect Zeus to be this dominant on this pick this early on.
And it's only going to be Guma, the sacrifice on the other side. Him not having flash from the earlier play.
But when we get back into game, I want to keep track.
What a scrap, dude.
People find themselves at, because right now I feel like T1 have a big advantage. Level 7 on the top side, so Bin has been able to catch up. In the mid lane, Knight has also been able to close that gap. Elk, though, with actually a full level lead over Gumayushi, while Keria has now ticked over to level 6. So BLG have done a good job of being able to close that experience gap. But in terms of the gold, you can see big advantages on the side of T1 thanks to these early kills that they've been able to grab.
They've closed it in a lot of spots, but On is level 4 to level 6.
True.
He needs that quickness. He needs that ultimate.
Wait, Strike, what time are you at?
Right now, 10:08.
So that the Gario landing knocks them all up. We'll see if On can get some of
10:13 now?
He's just shadowing Elk in the mid lane.
Yeah, 15. Yep.
Okay. I just want to sync up.
For sure.
I'll just stop watching Cadril.
I think we were like a few seconds off on Cadril, so I had to pause a few times to kind of like to sync up with them.
I think you were still a little bit ahead. So it's...
His teleport is ready. Ultimate will come up soon.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't care too much.
Tried to take a fight around the top side and lost out pretty heavily on that. T1 now with a 1.8k gold lead. They'll get their 4th grub and they're looking to make it 6.
Yeah, Bin uses the Rumble ultimate for the wave, so they're just going to make the call.
Dude, the 6 grubs is so good.
Yeah, their team needs to...
This is the kind of game 2 I wanted to see. Now all we need to do into game 3 and 4 and 5 is just stop dying level 1 in the jungle.
Yeah.
And River.
The grubs actually make this game so good.
But he holds onto it for now, burns it just as Bin was about to start to burn him. T1 get another plate on the top side 3 minutes before those fall off.
This is just so much better.
Sure this top lane goes low.
Man, dude, they have no problem just rotating everybody up to this top lane right now. They want this first tower bad.
I think that was why they picked Callista, just for the dive potential.
I also like how they're doing a good job at using Owner to crash these waves because they know he can cross map with the ult.
Yeah, I mean, we got bailed out this game. No, not a pun intended.
That sort of position so tricky
I was about to say.
because what are you going to do? Jump at him? He just handshakes you out of your jump and you can never really find the engage. So you have to find flanks, obviously, BLG.
Yeah, their rotations are so much better. I think pulling BLG into these game states where they feel like they can't match like the rotations does a lot for T1.
I mean, tempo is extremely important in pro play, and T1's team early game has a lot more tempo.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Try and get their push there first.
At least the way the game's going, they're playing for tempo. I think that...
Well, and they were behind like all of last game. He just gets... There's no pressure here because maybe honestly, yeah, I agree with what you said earlier. I really like this combo because Keria can play so far up, knowing that Gumayushi can just pull him out. He just gives no shits. I love it. He's fighting over everything. It's beautiful.
Keria watched me play it, and then I say I'm fine and die 2 seconds later.
Yeah, right?
He doesn't quite have teleport, so it is a little awkward, and he's not even going for the recall, so it doesn't look like they're going to force quite yet, but you always have to look at these hovers from Owner, the Nocturne.
Man, seeing games where both 80 carries have to take cleanse.
Threatening down to the side, And the hawk shot cooldown is very important for BLG. Every time they're trying to find that play before it happens.
It certainly is. The Herald likely going to be the next big point of contention. The reset's coming through for T1 as Carrier already making his way back out onto the map. Owner's going to be first to the top side river.
Dude, the Kanik Rookrun first into the Rumble as Ornn, that's dirty. He's just... If they're ever in lane together, he just has, he doesn't care about any damage Ben is going to do.
But this is where T1 want to focus. Should knows that the objective has started off, and the bot lane of BLG now regrouping with the rest of the team.
Does Faker have TP? What are we doing, guys?
I mean, if Faker TPs,
I think it's a great play, and honestly, I would like to see him do it, but I don't think they want to give bot tower for it.
Yeah. I mean, if you give bot, yeah.
They have a lead, so I understand they're being a little bit more conservative now that they're ahead, which I don't think is, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Faker,
they don't want to
what is going on, dude?
I thought losing half your health for 3% of the enemies was a good idea.
Unless he's just winning now. What is happening, dude?
Conquer gets stacked up. He gets a couple W's.
Jesus!
Oh, this is just not a good, not a fun campaign.
Yeah. Maybe Knight's not that good and it's just the champion.
Knight's very good.
No, Knight's very good. I'm joking. But like...
The beginning of that trade was Faker not
okay, so is he just intentionally locking him up here so that he can't rotate over?
Yeah.
I think that's what's
he's
happening.
just trying to get him low so Knight has to reset after.
That's what that RE play on Chovy was.
Yeah.
He's trying to get tempo, so Faker
now he's
resets first.
TPing and he's got the advantage.
And
Alright, now they can riff.
Galio's gonna be late.
Yep, and he's got the Recon. I like this. I like this by Faker. That's very intelligent. But now he's back with full
Now he's
health.
low.
That's just a terrible play. You have prio on the reset.
You either have to go immediately or not at all,
Yeah, I agree.
or not go for the TP.
Alright, Faker, do something with this ult, please.
Okay,
Carrier!
You win everything.
Carrier! Dude, he's unreal!
Like, that's such a sad, like, circumstantial.
Are you caught up with us, John?
I'm at 16-11, 16-12.
Yeah,
Okay, we're
pretty much the same, yeah. Dude, what
I didn't want to say anything.
a
Don't wanna ruin it for
bailout.
you, but that was a huge Renato
Yeah.
ult.
Yeah.
He really did watch
Faker knew
you.
that's what was
Dude,
gonna happen.
John fucking trolled though with his ult.
Oh my gosh.
Brother Jun.
I gotta see this. As soon... Dude, Guma pulling Carrier out to put him back into position for the ult, that synergy is so good. If he doesn't ult Carrier out, that fight's completely cooked.
I just love how we've just been bailed out over and over again. Pretty funny. Hopefully that's just enough to shake off the nerves.
I think this game is completely shaking off the nerves. I mean, they're looking like themselves again. They're playing. Yeah, they're playing up. They're playing confident. I really think. I really think
plot armor. It's definitely
Yeah, dude. I think so much of what this team struggles with is like owners, whatever. No offense. Someone's got to be the weakling. But when you put Zeus and Carrier on these picks where they can get out in front aggressively, and it's not like conditional. I just think it gives Guma, Yushi, and the rest of the team so much more space to play with.
I mean, one thing I didn't think about when I said I didn't like T1's draft is their draft is a lot better for the lane swap than BLG's because Bin dies pretty quickly on the Rumble to a dive.
Yeah, true.
Whereas Ornn takes a lot longer to die.
Which I think may have been the intention, because you see
Yeah.
that's definitely what they played around this game. And honestly, I think seeing how, and it's a player specific thing, right? Like draft is good or bad sometimes based solely on oh shit.
They can't follow that.
Nah, they can't follow up. It's very different depending on players, right? And I think maybe just Guma, Yushi, and Keria together on this specific is just, they're just way better as a unit than they would be with the Ashe. Oh shit, he's dead.
What they're trying to.
Oh no, Shun's there.
Conditions are.
Okay, that's Ashe arrow down. That's very nice. Dude, they use the ult, and look at the pings that come out. T1 is rotating so quickly.
TP is about to be up.
Yeah.
Both these teams so good.
Faker has ults. He
I
should have tried to.
I mean, Faker pulled 2 ults. Ashe ult's down, and then Bin ult is down too. I don't think they can fully siege this, but I like the pressure.
Yeah, but now they get mid.
Yeah, I like the pressure to pull them top, especially with Baron spawning here, and I smell a
It
T1
would be
Baron.
nicer if they could sync up their waves bot and
Wait, I feel
mid
like
crash.
Lux,
but
Keria has to play Lux, right?
He does
He wants
play
the
it,
skin.
but
No, they're not Baroning, not after using Ornn ult on that. But I think for the damage on the tower, it's worth it.
Expecting there to be a full-on dive. T1 going to show a lot more respect than that. But what I was trying to say earlier is that it's not the 4-man stack you've got to keep an eye on when it comes to T1. It's actually just the individual sitting on a side there.
Excuse me.
Owner, Faker, or
Well, and I think that's the thing, is they're moving around the map so quickly in terms of tempo right now. And I also really like what they've drafted in terms of wave clear. Because they're just, they're pushing so many waves in.
yeah, I mean, if they get, if BLG ever gets tempo though,
It's going to be a
T1 does
problem.
not have wave clear. They do not have wave clear.
Yeah.
For that, they can push fast if they're not, if they're ahead. and
If
get
they're not
their
contested.
teammates.
Yeah.
But Silas needs to go in melee and use all his spells on the wave. Callista has to be able to eat it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, only wave clear they got would be Ornn ult.
Just draft Keria, you know, something with wave clear too. Let him do everything.
Because Onn's vision is going to be crucial to allow them to find those picks.
T1 agree with both of you. 5 sweepers. 5 sweepers and a paranoia.
They do have 5 sweepers, dude. That's nuts.
The only way BLG really get back into this game is by finding a few of those picks, a few of those team fights where they have a numbers advantage, and by stopping them having vision anywhere, they're stopping them having that advantage.
Dude, this is where you watch pro play, and it's just, it's a different world. 5 sweepers, everybody's buying pings.
And then making picks, making these plays, being very quick in their active thinking here. And so, step number 1 accomplished. Step number 2 now. Try and draw out BLG into the dangerous open area of the map. Dragon will arrive shortly.
I have a feeling that T1's going to give this drag to try and pull trigger on Baron.
And they have their double teleports ready, plus Nocturne ultimate.
Again,
I really think that's what's about to happen.
And it's T1 that always get that push out.
Are they? No, they want the dragon.
As well. Dragon, 20 seconds.
I mean, I think they're so far ahead they could go for dragon and then just try to.
Yeah, I don't
do
think they
Baron.
need
They
to
have
trade
a lot
it.
of-
It's something
Yeah.
that's so typical for their gameplay, where like they'll fake towards drag and then they'll just come off and oh, with the lights out too. Oh my gosh, dude. That is deep from Faker. Okay.
That's why they keep rotating around the map. Looking
Yeah,
for
they don't need
breakdowns
to
in
do
the
it.
rotation.
Yeah, dude, the Ornn
Eventually
Nocturne
BLG
there
will make a
is...
mistake.
Because even game state or even slightly behind 5v5, BLG should win.
Yeah.
But they're just looking for picks.
But they're gonna push from side to mid.
And they can't,
and
I don't think they can get together either.
If BLG takes the slow way, they're gonna lose out on slowly bleed out minions, and if they take the risky way, they're eventually gonna get caught out.
I think that part of what's throwing them off is like in the 5v5 they should be stronger, but I think that team fight that happened around Grubs really broke their confidence in kind of how they're playing this composition.
Hopefully for Knight to get his seconds, and then try and rely on some magnificent team fighting. It's gonna be so difficult.
The Nocturne was just, it just counters the Galio too much. Is also a big problem. Like I like the Zen pick, but Galio is absolutely fucking useless.
Oh, come on.
Yes, Flash.
I love the way that I love the way he plays the game, dude.
He just plays so cocky.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, I have fought armor.
Ever since they put you in the hall, you've been different.
Yeah, the one where he like trades intentionally.
Yeah.
No.
That's good. That's really, really, really good.
Oh my god.
He's still there! He's not leaving! No way he's beating this Galio over here. No way he's beating this Galio over here! What is happening? Dude, it's cooked!
When you're the protagonist.
It's cooked! When you're the protagonist. You know Ben's sitting bot lane like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah. I mean, this game is just as hard of a stomp as the first one.
Alright, so both games go.
This is a harder stomp than the first one.
Yeah. I think BLG just played it slow.
I still think BLG could very easily win the series.
Oh, 100%. It's not over, but dude, this is. What?
I mean, T1 looked really good on the Nocturne comps earlier in the tournament too.
He steals the ult
they're not
immediately. He re-engages on this, which is insane. This is what's crazy. I can't believe he stayed here.
I think Silas is just a really good pick right now.
Oh, 100%. But like,
he's very good at skirmishing. And he
so
can
stupid, dude. There's no way. He's still hanging out on the map. He's not even resetting.
I mean, everyone's dead, but I'm
yeah, I know, but it's just like,
I don't know why not just reset the tempo, but
that's what I'm saying. I think he's just like, he's really just having fun. He's feeling himself. Maybe they both teams just ban Silas and Skarner for the rest of the series so we can have more even games.
Well, BLG gets to pick sides now.
Yeah.
So
it is pretty big.
Pick blue.
Yeah.
I also think, well, and if it goes 5 games, right, technically wouldn't it be...
BLG should be blue side for game 5 if they want it.
Goodness gracious, dude, it's disgusting.
Just chipping away. That's all they need to do. They have the Baron buff for another minute's time.
Again, Baron buff and 6 grubs.
Yeah, dude, the confidence of him to just like E in there.
Arrow gonna get juked.
Flash was lost there for Carrier.
All right.
The damage is still being done.
I mean, Zeus is on top of him. Yeah, there's the Nocturne.
Yeah, they're trying to force it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at all. Dude, these Carrier ults.
Yeah, T1's backline access is better than BLG's.
100%.
They're stronger. They're 15 kills up. It's just gonna be.
They're stronger. They're faster. They're bigger.
Yeah.
They're better. They're T1.
So they can't play front to back. They can't play dive.
Try as you might, T1. I'm on home turf, and we're going to a best of 3.
Great game,
I'm glad I was wrong.
Too bad.
I don't think there's a single ult in this game right now that he wouldn't want to have.
Steven, you missed Cadril doing a very Steven-like moment.
Except Callista's, obviously. It's not gonna be.
What did he do?
He like secretly showed us his undershirt.
He what?
He had to be there.
He's wearing a jersey under his, like, as his undershirt.
So he was like giving us a bit of a show.
If you haven't done it already, you should definitely do it. We're going to have 3 more games of this.
Alright, let's not have a terrible level 1 again, eh?
All the way to 5. BLG on the blue side for the first time. Their level 1s have been A sight to behold so
Yeah, it's
far here.
lane swap wards, just deep vision.
58-18. Who's that for? Michael, Sean?
BLG are looking for something.
And I already love what BLG have done here, getting the ward in there onto the
Put it out
blue
of your
buff
rock.
to make
I'll
sure
take it.
that you
I gotta
know
just take a
which
picture of
side
it.
owner is
Wait,
starting
you
on.
might
If
not
we
want
don't
to
see
be
on
in
the
it.
blue buff,
So, yeah.
by process of
All right.
elimination,
Have a great day
BLG
too,
will
Shannon.
start on the top side down. And Kindred into Vi is such a fun matchup there, mostly for the Kindred side. So we'll see about the lane swap coming out. Callista plus Blitzcrank up to the top side here. Meanwhile, rotation over to the other side, and it looks like it is going to be
Yeah, they're doing the lane swap.
Kindred actually starting on technically their weak side.
And just path up towards the top
I just
side.
don't think Zeus can play from Zeus can play with the lane swap.
Yeah.
No, he drops a lot of CS.
Rumble drops a lot too,
100%.
but it's way worse for Zeus. He has to probably go clear
Yeah.
with Vi or go mid, honestly.
Yeah,
Where
he's up and
best
down.
case scenario, all he can do is just collect
Yeah.
XP.
Look at the positioning
And,
of
I mean, he
bot
can't
lane.
collect
He is
top lane XP. The
hiding just off in the fog
Blitzcrank
of war, but
just
close enough to
Yeah.
actually get a bit of
get
experience.
his
He's got
flash.
half a bar towards that level 2.
Nothing he can
Carrier,
do.
they're going to spot him out. Actually walks up and says,
Did he go
"Son of a-"
counter strike level 1
Gonna
though?
deny
He
that
could in theory
experience
eat the hook,
and try
counter
and
strike
mitigate it as much as
the
possible.
autos.
I mean,
Blitz,
I mean,
well,
honestly, Elk can cleanse the stun.
Yeah, On's not
He's
actually
good.
resetting.
As you guys were highlighting,
He's just-
it is going to be these jungle
I think he's
players,
just faking it to
passing
see
away
where
from
they
their weak
have
side
vision
of
in
the map,
those
which
topside
is a bit of a dive,
bushes.
is a little bit lower. But I'm keeping my eye on Ona right now. The pings have come
Yeah, you
down
don't lane swap
from
to reset
Jun
there.
that Ona is likely on his wolves.
That's why I
The
was
pressure
confused.
that
I
Knight
was like,
has
there's no
in
way
mid
he's
lane
taking
becomes
this.
harder for Faker to be able to roam down to join in a potential early game dive.
BLG also pushed their wave quickly here, while
Surprised they
T1
can let
actually
him.
Okay.
just the last hitting, just the slowly building, pushing wave, and so this one crashing a bit later into Bin. He's still going to be able to get
Yeah,
his level 2
I don't
though,
know if
and
that's
Owner's
technically
still being
better
on
or
farm,
worse.
means he's not currently under the extra pressure just yet. Plenty of time for the swap back here.
And I kind of like it
On,
for.
they go for the recall after quickly pushing.
I
the
kind of
wave
like
we
the
talked
slow
about
push
on
more because I
Take
feel
your
like
CS thing.
you've
Oh, beautiful.
opened up more space for
Yeah.
Zeus
I mean,
to play
one thing-
top and catch back up by slow pushing.
One
here.
thing that this does do that's nice for BLG is that when this next slow push crashes to their bot lane, they'll have trial for Dragon.
Yeah, that's true. If that's the mindset that they're prepping around that, but I think a 5-minute Drake into these compositions is a bit of a coin flip.
Yeah, the 50-50 on the mark.
The 50-50 on the mark, yeah.
And since the Kindred mark for the very first spawn is just on Scuttle Crabs, he can just wait. As long as the other Scuttle Crab already taken there, you just wait and it will pop up eventually here
Shield's
on
not going
your
for that
Scuttle
crab.
Crab as well. Just don't rush it down, but Zeus goes down for a little ward on it as well.
Okay.
Damage already going down into him. Gumi usually putting the feathers out. The blade caller doesn't
Not the
connect
worst.
with the root on out.
I'd rather take the health trade on Elk.
Skirmish
You know,
around that scuttle,
I don't
expect,
think-
because
They're down
Ward
a
was
summoner
placed
for it,
by
though.
Zeus to spot it out. You can see
They
Ona
have pot
making his way
advantage,
towards it.
but
Faker has
yeah,
the base,
down
so
a
has
sum's
no
not
mana.
great.
Gonna be forced to TP back into lane. Knight has the push. And here we go, the mark is
I'm
there.
honestly surprised that
Burst it down
Carrier
here,
took
Hatch
heal
fight.
into this.
Yoink.
Nice!
Ona manages to stop it from happening.
Oh,
Thank you,
Yes.
Jesus.
He's out.
Flashes forward, Knight on the flank as well. Ona's gonna
Oh!
counter strike.
What is happening?
Not quite able to connect, and the shooter's around with
Oh,
the
he-
stun. It's
Why did he
He needs to
short
hold it
queue
longer.
that? Yeah.
time in 3 games
Yeah,
for BLG.
like I feel like there's a world where he gets out if he just commits
least
to
it was for
full ability.
At least it was
I
for,
love this trick for Kindred players because
He
you're
got
like,
more
oh no,
flashes,
you
I guess.
technically stole away
Yeah,
the first mark.
2
Guess what?
flashes,
You
took
were
the mark,
And we
but
get
they
the
give
kill.
up first
Reset.
blood.
So
I don't
still
know.
got his
He gets
First
the mark
blood
anyway
is
because he had owner mark.
Oh, we had owner mark.
Oh, yeah, so you've done nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't see that.
For BLG.
I thought it was on Faker, but he put that down after.
You
I guess you
it
could
says
say,
1
unfortunately, doesn't go
on the
onto Kindred,
passive.
but
Yeah,
I
I see it.
think putting that kill onto
I
him,
see it in the
definitely a
corner
good place
now.
to get that goal.
Dang,
Nice, let's
yeah,
go.
so
As
really
you
no
know,
value there.
Everybody in solo queue when you're playing
They have to
against
punish
Kindred,
the
you
no
always focus on
flash,
denying them
but
their marks and stealing them their marks.
Dragon
But
and
in
Grubs,
this
are they
scenario,
strong
you
enough to
actually
do
get
this?
over even
I don't
I
know
don't
if they're
think so.
strong enough to punish no flash on Night Mid with Galio's dash, as long as
Yeah,
he's
if
intelligent
owner was
with it.
6, maybe, but they're too far away from that.
Yeah, I don't-
They're
I
still
don't-
like 2 minutes from him hitting 6.
Yeah, I don't think there's a world where he can actually punish Knight here for that. Bin also kind of hard.
Rumble in the top lane doesn't have a flash anymore, and you have a Jax with
Crazy
a flash and a
how
Vi who can come in for the follow-up.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, Nick, because the bot lane of T1 have moved to the
Dude,
top
if you could
side
get
now,
carry a
Grubs
6
spawning
before this, it would
right
be
now.
massive,
The bot lane
but
of
I
BLG
feel
Oh,
like
that's
also
he's
on their way. The
so
wave
far
has been pushed
away.
in mid, and BLG wanna
Faker,
punish
what are
Faker.
you doing,
Has
dude?
flash
Just
with a
flash
flash
it.
from on into the
He can't,
fallback.
because-
Faker's down. On secures the
Oh,
kill.
God.
At least
When
one
you
got it.
see 3 people show up there, you gotta just burn the sum.
I mean,
He flashes early. He gets hooked.
If he flashes down into river,
The
really?
good news from Faker's perspective
You,
is the kill went
what?
down
He just
to one.
holds
Bit of a
his hook
mistiming
until
on
the flash is through.
Execution
I
from
don't
Elk,
think
meaning that
Faker
he
had
quite
enough
have the
heat.
damage to get the kills.
And if he doesn't flash, he just flash.
Faker also
He's
didn't burn any
I think
Yeah,
just
I was
basically just-
looking at the flash angle into bot side river, not towards tower. Because I think if he flashes down to bot side
Yeah,
river and
maybe.
runs it out, I don't think the range is there. And like, yeah, it's annoying,
Maybe.
but like, I think that's your angle to live. If
It
he
depends.
flashes
Yeah,
towards
yeah,
tower,
yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah, he just holds the hook, you're dead.
It
But
depends.
well, yeah, I guess on
can get the
flashed
rend.
first, so it's really.
Let's just be happy it went on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also like if Callista hits the rend and you're slowed,
Yeah.
like you're fucked.
I
So
think
maybe
it's
there's not
just
really
a
an
good-
angle out there.
I think he was just dead as soon as
So,
he
I guess the good news as
Yeah.
well
On
is
the
that
wave, minion
BLG
wave.
didn't have a wave to actually push the mid tower, so
Yeah.
they were able to get
It's a bit nitpicky for sure.
Still an
I mean, it's
advantage, 'cause it
weird
means
for him
that
to even
the
do that.
next
He knows
grubs
grubs are
will
coming
still
up,
test,
and they have
His jungle was on grubs.
Well, I think
Yeah.
I think I understand that like you want prio in the lane, but also like I think it's a little disrespectful that no one is showing on the map for like except
Yeah.
one BLG member.
He just didn't think of the. I don't think he thought of the ADC coming mid straight from base.
Yeah.
Because that kind of stopped his where he could go as well.
they're playing Callista. They're going to be rotating for objective.
Oh yeah.
So
I
it's
don't really thought
it's just
of
an
it.
oversight. Yeah.
As well. I thought
Yeah.
Carrier was actually looking for a
Definitely
run
a
towards
mistake.
top, a good vision coverage from T1 on that side of the map. It would be a situation where Bin is
I
at
don't
risk of
know,
getting
this
dived,
is-
but with the wave situated as it is,
This is
he's
going to be an
chosen to back off,
interesting
going back to
game.
base.
I feel
That
like
he
this is
prone
going to be
for a
another
dive.
game where we're going
I
to
wonder if
see
he's gonna
one
pass
team
back up
fight in
towards
the
mid, or
mid
if he
game,
sets his sights back on
blow
top
it
lane.
in
Looks
one
like top
direction.
lane is his plan.
And I want to see BLG continue with these aggressive looks
Yeah.
because they're
I think
running
the
Galio
main
here
problem
for
is that
Knight,
T1
who
can only
enables,
fight when they have
the
Kindred
aggressive
ult on Sylas.
positioning from either Shun or
Yeah.
Ryan here,
Kindred's at
constantly
21
looking for
gold.
plays on T1 members in
Oh,
rotations,
GG.
you know, between those
Oh, it's 0
lanes
again.
swapping
That's
over.
crazy,
So
dude.
let's see if they can actually make
Gold
use
advantage.
of it.
He won
Currently
today.
keeping on an Elk through
Man,
mid lane here.
dude.
Oh, the Blitz is
Blitzcrank is
69.
so annoying. They can't get the cannon.
Does go down there. Nicely done.
Ugh, frustration.
Ultimately, though, it's a very even game state. Even though there is a small goal lead in favor of BLG, a lot of that is sitting in the top lane in favor of Bin, thanks to the early kill that he was able to get. But this is what we wanted.
I mean,
Both
as
teams
we
relatively
see,
even, setting up nicely for
excuse me,
advantage.
as we see
I will
Faker
say,
scale up on
at
this
around the
Sylas
10-minute mark in
too,
both
maybe
the
things will
previous games,
change a
this
little
was about
bit.
the gold lead as well, Betty. So until we get past 15
I'd
minutes,
be
Yeah,
optimistic.
they have to win sides.
Cool. You want to be optimistic? I
Through
can
Sylas
understand
Jax.
that. It is relatively even right now,
Yeah.
but often the game starts to explode around that 15-minute mark.
Suzuki makes it hard for them to.
First
You don't
items
play
are gonna be
anymore,
crucial.
Joe?
You'll notice that Bin
Nope.
looking to rush.
He plays
to
Val.
get that item completed
What a
as quickly
shame.
as possible. Something that we often see on these
Riot
rumbles is the
sucks
early
at making their
prioritization
game
of
good.
the threads from Zeus. Makes a lot of
I agree
sense.
with that.
Didn't you, so
Galio
you
in the
and
Rumble,
Justin
very
used to
valuable
play on the
things to
team
have
where
those
you guys
threads
were all like
against.
masters in flex.
No
And Lone.
major items completed just yet.
Um,
The grubs spawning
Me,
in
Justin,
minutes time.
Lone, and Risen have all hit masters in solo queue.
Both the teams just willing to have this push.
So
Oh,
we're
Jackson, you
all
hit
solo
Masters in
queue.
solo queue?
It's about getting towards
Yes.
those first
I
items.
wish
Justin
I
hit masters in solo queue 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
So,
I
although
wish
it
I
looks like it's
could
in
find a
action,
team
it's
of
just
masters people
small
to play with. It'd be super
microcosms
fun.
of action happening in each lane to try and find those minute advantages.
And now you got to check those reset timers actually just before the second pack of grubs.
Ooh,
Little
nice dodge.
interruption
Ooh.
there, and now
Thought
Faker
that hit.
cancels his
What did
recall
you
on
used
the
to
bottom
play,
side, so
John?
he's
Were
not
you-
going for his base,
what was
I
your
played
main?
support.
preemptively,
Oh, okay.
goes back to
I
deal
played-
with the
so
wave that
I
Knight is pushing up.
Played very early,
push,
like season 2 to 4. I played mainly jungle top, and then I started playing again in season 9, and I only played
See,
support.
I have mained every role except
Coming
support.
in, might just be looking for another plate here as well.
But I got
Going in with the
masters
taunt
top.
pin, doesn't really have much left. put the damage down.
That counter strike early out there. I mean, he's doing as well as he can, but
he didn't even have the mark on it.
That was a gorgeous dive top lane.
Yeah, he must have just changed it and it was on cooldown.
What are we doing? You can't go in there, dude.
That's a nice flash, but I think
I think they can turn this though.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, not
they
anymore.
don't have Guma.
Guma's positioning is terrible.
I mean, there's nothing Guma
Yeah,
can do.
I don't.
Area's dodging everything.
It would have been like a feather storm,
So beautifully done
like
there from
carry ult or some
BLG.
shit.
As you say, they're not done yet. Still seeking Faker.
No way.
Spot him. He doesn't actually know if he interrupted him or not.
Did he make it
Shot
out?
from Mind games.
He's hunting him.
No way! This is ridiculous!
He's just gonna go for the execute if he can.
Yeah, what a
Accept this kill as a tribute
Go
to
fast.
Knight comes in from the
It's
side.
only
dude!
one.
Oh
my-
You just gotta execute there.
What
buddy.
are we doing, guys? Come on!
I don't know if he gets executed.
You're in World
I don't know,
Finals
but-
and he thinks they're gonna make that big of a fucking mistake.
Are we just like yo-yoing T1? Like one game we're gonna do absolutely awful, next game we're gonna stomp? Like,
If they're gonna do well, then
We're gonna keep doing that until
if we do that, we're gonna lose 2-3. So like,
Whoever loses this game is gonna draft Clint next game. That's my prediction.
Yeah, 12 minutes in, it is a massive lead now for BLG. 1,000 gold ahead. They're getting
I
this
also
first
like
lead as well. It's
I
an
like the
opportunity
carrier pick for
Elk.
Guma Yushi,
Faker has
or
managed
the
to get
carrier
himself a
pick
rocket
on the
back, so he's
Renata, but I
kind
do
of
think
equivalent
if
with
you
Knight,
can't
but
get that
Knight has
Callista, it is a
1,000
really
gold lead and is starting to build up towards his
aggressive.
next item.
And what's
It's really good on
fascinating is, again,
Faker. It's good on
it's a
Jax.
quiet game for Knight, but his impact
It's just a good pick.
Silas.
The main problem is that they are a little bit behind and they are playing the map absolutely fucking terribly. There's no vision control. They're getting picked on sides. They have no like there's no crossplay.
Well,
available to
and
them.
sides is the strength of the composition. That's where they should be winning.
The tied most domestic titles of any
Yep.
mid laner in the LPL.
But
Obviously,
T1 or BLG realizes that.
I mean, Jax loses the Rumble until
success at
pretty late in
Worlds.
the
He's
game.
won an MSI with JDG in 2023.
Jeez, guys.
Worlds is yet to become his
Come
breakthrough.
on.
Right-clicking.
You have to read this play that they're up there, and you have to move earlier than this.
Escapes the rocket grab from On.
They're looking for the dive.
And they have to drop the tower, let Faker take bot plates.
Which is fine.
just need-
Or they have to
Faker to
contest,
get
but they
some.
have to make a decision. There's far too much like flipping back and forth.
The problem is they
Okay.
called this play like 20 seconds too late.
We look
Yeah,
bottom.
that's exactly it. That is exactly it.
Now we TP bottom for some fucking reason. They get top tier 2.
Tier 2's 2 kills.
What was that?
Way too slow. And Carry is dead now. No.
Oh my God,
Why didn't
this
On
is such
not
a crazy thing that's happening
hook
right
him
now. T1 committed the teleport to the bot side.
Yeah,
knowing
and
that
then
was
you
their only
lost
option
it
for a
anyways.
follow-up.
I mean,
They
you
didn't
get
even
tier
get
1
And they
mid,
cleared
which
things
is worth a
out.
lot,
T1
but
quickly
like,
adapt, though. They convert their pressure into mid. They're able to unlock that tower while BLG actually keep the bot tower
gosh,
alive.
dude.
Knight doesn't quite interrupt the reset from Faker.
They get the dragon, it's
and now
okay.
T1 can convert
So
this
maybe
into a
that's
dragon.
they're
I think
just
BLG
cross
is
mapping
more
for
than
that
happy
reason,
with
so
how
they
things
can
have played
trade
out.
Feels like
something.
T1 is not playing proactive at all. They're just
No,
responding
no,
to
it's
BLG.
very reactive. It's aggressively reactive, but I think it's very
I
reactive.
wouldn't even call it aggressive. This is like so wishy-washy.
Salvaging.
It feels more desperately reactive.
Like
Yeah,
Faker
fair.
is
True.
halfway to mid lane before he turns back and says, "Let me just hit bottom tower."
I think it's really well done as a desperate act, but it's
they
still
can
just
immediately
like
send that
stuffing
rift
yourself
rail and
in
everybody
position.
towards mid
For
lane
sure.
to try and pressure and knock down the domino line of outer towers.
It'll be fine.
Managing to open
I
up
don't
that
need to
mid
have
lane
color
tier
in my
one
hair.
as well, just gives you so much more flexibility on the map. You can step into the jungle, you can start to steal away these camps. It's what we've seen both teams do so well from an advantageous position. throughout this series.
He's also
BLG,
Glacial Augment
4,500 gold ahead,
Blitz.
and they are forcing T1.
Yeah.
I mean, if he ever hits a hook,
they're just
that
dead.
person's just dead. Yeah.
And he's playing it so well. I mean, he's not even throwing it out. He's just using it to
It's just with the
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah, he's just pressuring them off of every objective they want by zoning with that ability.
Just look at the pressure that BLG is
And there's nothing they can do about it, because at the end of the day, like you said, if he ever hooks anybody, they're actually dead. So he's just threatening it. We're gonna.
Zeus has no TP.
Yeah.
If we're trading tier 2s for tier 1s, like this map state is
bad.
Yeah. It's a
I
more
was like,
top.
yes, but-
Lawyer's gonna get that.
Are you sure that tier 1s aren't worth more than tier 2s?
Why they're investing their Rift Herald into those tier 2s? So many of the towers.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how it's just ballooned the gold lead. I mean, they're holding mid, but like at some point you have to realize that like
by leaving the Yone open, BLG were able to find a way in which they could shut down T1.
your jungle's still such a threat on these side lane objectives. Like, it's great you have mid, but the strength of the team composition isn't in mid, it's in the side lanes, and they've just compressed it down so hard.
Knight is also over a full level up in XP.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that Faker has done well to keep his farm as close, but yeah,
specifically at this World Championship, though.
problems.
In the LCK summer, we saw this a lot. We saw T1 struggling to have the coordination.
And I think you can see how much more proactive BLG is being just by looking at their pings. Like their rotations are just so much faster.
BLG
Wait a minute.
have been like this the entire year, from spring to MSI and now into Worlds. They are a dominant team, and when they get a lead
They're
at
just
15
forcing.
minutes, they
Yeah,
have
you can see he's
8% win rate.
on is literally holding the ultimate,
Oh shit.
or he's holding his Q and he's using the emote animation to bait it.
Wait.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
okay.
It's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
I mean, it's 1 for 1, and they lost
The tower.
June can probably get that mark.
Yeah, I mean, under these circumstances, that's about as good as it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I think it was a terrible play to begin with, but
Baker, you can't do this. He has ult.
Yeah, this is super aggressive, dude.
he wants that
Just
cannon.
going for that wave is... No, you... Oh, he's dead.
Okay, he's out. Good.
Along with securing the objective.
He missed
This
the
is what's
cannon, too.
impressive to me is like I'm just watching on as he's autoing this tower, and look at like the animation emote cancel.
They're fine with it. Galio ult comes down, Renata does delay them under it.
And then Callista can always pull him in too. It's the same thing that was happening with the
That
Renata.
could have went
He's-
really well if Renata's ult was angled.
Renata ult needs to be better. The feather pulls were trash from Guma.
Yeah.
Owner's ult was not ideal.
You can feel the tension.
I feel like I would have liked Baker to have taken Rumble ult there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Was
all
he Galio?
100%. I don't think the Galio ult is valuable. I agree.
I mean, it stopped BLG from going forward and getting more.
But the Rumble ult can do the same thing while doing.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
so-
thinking, right? It's like it's
I wonder if the Rumble ult was on cooldown.
could have been. Could have been.
I don't know. They don't show that.
I wish, yeah, that'd be a sick
Really,
add to
really
the
good
UI.
information when Silas is picked in games.
Because yeah, you could just add the Silas animation for that he sees that he's when the champ's on cooldown still.
Well, and I would also love to see him grab this Kindred ult at some point, but like we've seen.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the Rumble ult pick over the Galio ult, because I didn't see Kindred use, or sorry, not Kindred, Callista use her ult.
Callista pulled on back at the beginning of the fight.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, come on, man. You can't be out
He made a
here.
mechanical blunder.
He got the wave at least. Not even fully.
Yeah, a little bit, but like...
No, like, you watch if they show it again.
They're
Yeah, I
not
don't know
gonna
why
get
he
this
jumped in on the
top
wave.
tower, though.
He, I think he pressed buttons in the wrong order. They're not going to show it, are they? When he hooked the minion, he tried proto-belting away.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it was like, I feel like maybe he was trying to actually proto-belt to get the last hit, and ended up hooking himself in.
I mean, Ben just kind of walked up to him on the side lane and take away the jungle camp.
I think the other thing that's bothering me about this though is like Faker is pushing out on weak side with no deep vision in that jungle. Like, and Dragon's coming up. Like, where else do you think BLG is, man?
I expected a closer game here. I was looking forward to some very close fights, but after that top lane tower dive,
I'm liking the confidence he's playing with, but it's still gotta be. There needs to be a little bit more like respect based around like map state.
Come back into this game is trying to find picks. They have Vi and they have Silas. Great setup for a potential catch on a side lane.
Faker's down a level and a half.
But at least they're scrapping. I'd much rather see them fighting than like just rolling over and letting BLG take the whole game.
I mean, the gold lead is growing a little bit,
yeah,
but Zeus is so far behind.
I don't think. Well, what are the items right now?
These items. Stopwatch on Zeus.
Yeah. Sunderer, Protobelt, IE. Callista's a little scary. Honestly, with the items currently where they are, I still think a fight could swing T1's way, but they need. This is a huge flank. That's a dude. You have to win this. Such a good ult from Carrier.
That's a great carry ult.
You guys have to.
But no, June has ult.
Where is dude? You've got to be kidding me! How?
They do 0 damage.
That's terrible. Yeah, that's game. I thought in a 4v2.
Faker does 0 damage.
Yeah, that's
haunting guys does nothing.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Their AD carry is not there.
Their AD carry is the only one who does damage to Galio.
Yeah.
The anti-mage.
Interesting.
Owner does a little bit of
it looked so good.
Vi is good on the squishies, not on the tanky.
Yeah, he also has no items to make himself tanky either. He's just glass cannon right now.
Yeah, it looked so good, but man,
they have to burst before Kindred gets there, and
can't burst Galio again.
Dude, it's so hard right now because it's like.
Here's another look at it. As you say, T1 know that they are falling so far behind in this game. They've got to try and make one of these.
Faker's damage to Knight there was.
Well, there's also like why? No offense, but like why are we focusing Knight at all once Bin comes in?
Yeah, I mean they use their spells on Knight.
But then Faker stays on Knight. Like once Bin comes in, you have to transfer focus.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge blunder because if you take Bin out of that fight, Carry is alive, you can maybe disengage, maybe clean up Knight, but like you've been hitting Knight 4v1 and
I think it's just very hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think it's very hard to do that in general anyway.
Yeah. That's game. I don't think they're gonna much else is gonna happen here. I think it would honestly be worth it to just like throw the kitchen sink and then save your mental for game 4.
4-1 in this game has been well and truly shut out by BLG, who are now advancing through the top side. Knight has the hero's entrance to join a play if it does.
Well, it's not a reverse sweep, but they'll win 3-2. Right?
Did he just grab Callisto?
He did.
For what?
How does that work with Silas? Can you grab anyone, or?
I thought it didn't work.
No, Silas. Silas gets a spear at the start of the game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, true.
So the real question is, who has
like
spear?
what?
Probably Owner.
Yeah, Owner. He just used it, but like for nothing.
Did nothing.
Yeah. Did he just do it to reset the cooldown or something?
Silas
Like, I don't
really
get it.
Low.
It's what, like 30 seconds or something?
Oh, he's 14, so it's a little longer. Probably like 45 or 50.
There's gonna have to watch 2 inhibitors go down.
But no, Silas didn't really build much
My
cooldown.
goodness, dude.
34 seconds left on this Baron.
Yeah, this is
Wait,
over.
is that Riftmaker? He went Protobelt Riftmaker?
Yep.
I mean, against Knight 1v1, it's a good item, but against the team comps, he shouldn't care about killing Knight. He needs to go on Bin or Elk. Or June, but...
Okay.
Against June, I'll...
This is fine though.
I don't know. Zeus is... Oh, Guma!
Guma flashed.
I mean, they're so far behind.
Bin is just too strong.
Yeah. It's a Gigabin.
Jeez.
Yep. He's melting their whole team.
I mean, it's the best fight that T1 have been able to find so far in this game, but the problem is
6-0.
they're too far behind.
Rumble
Have we
Fed is good.
Have we seen one fucking stolen Kindred ult though?
No, not one.
I mean, I don't know if the Kindred ults would really do much.
I think it would do a lot with the Renata paired up.
But
Here's another look at it.
I think if
Very
it's
deep
whichever
into
person
jungle.
uses Kindred ult
That was
first
quite nice,
loses.
actually. Owner with his ultimate able
Is
to
a really
still
bad
stay
Rumble ults by
connected,
Faker.
but they have the emergency
Yeah.
buttons of the Galio
tower's
and
already
ultimate,
gone, so
which kept
ulting the
them
wave
back
doesn't
on
do
the
anything,
while they
and then
killed
it's
off Carrier.
too deep. They just walk
I
right
love
past
this
it.
by Guma Yushi.
To secure the kill onto on.
That was a nice
Zeus, though,
flash by
he'd
Owner
already
to get
committed
June,
everything to
but
try and getting a kill. Means that on the retreat, it ends up being a trade back. And Guma, with no flash, leaves him more susceptible. But I mean, right now, T1, they're just left with the scraps of their base as BLG walk away with
Oh no, man.
On the precipice
Game 3 is not looking so
this
good.
series of claiming the world title once again. It's been 4 years ago on Suning. He wasn't quite able to take that final hurdle. Coming back here, he said, I want to win the glory back for the LPL. And I think that resurrection for the LPL, that redemption so important for them, redemption as well for BLG.
All right, guys, all you gotta do is hold the triple inhib waves for a little bit. Lots of gold coming in, totally can come back. Why do we keep taking Galio ult, dude? Oh, wait. No, it's trash. It's garbage. It's over. It's so bad.
I mean, they're down 12.
It's so bad. Jesus. I'm over here being like optimistic because I'm a fan. It's not good. Oh, come on. I just want to see like game 2 T1 for the rest of the series.
T1 poke their
Here we
noses
go.
in, but doesn't look
Game
like anyone
4.
is going to get too much out of
Manflow.
this level 1.
The tiny bit of Ward experience is currently still in the game on this Worlds patch. Not taken out.
I mean,
quite
hey,
yet
they
at
so
all,
far haven't
so
died level
that
1.
will remain for
Yeah,
Faker
right?
there,
So
as T1
far.
go for their
Improving,
invade,
improving.
Get their Ward down.
We'll take
Oh,
it.
Faker gets
Just
the low
be forced to
XP.
watch on.
Yeah, he'll get level 2 first wave. That's pretty big.
Ben is hovering around.
Oh, they're late invading.
I wonder if he's trying for a
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you have to do something like this with Poppy.
Yeah, take the Raptors is
But
pretty nice.
we haven't seen this split map swap so far. Both
Oh,
top
they-
laners throughout the series.
That was
kinda
covering for this.
Now trying to
They at least know
experience
that's pretty
they
big
can.
for them
Yeah.
to know.
Zeus is very much isolated from the rest of his team. I'm kind of surprised that we don't see him.
Owner's gonna have
hovering
to smite
around
it.
mid lane,
I wonder if he
sharing
knows.
experience with Faker, getting
He does
ready for
not.
the potential dive. Because the thing
He's
is,
pulling it
Jun
down,
is going
though.
to be trapped on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, Ben can just be a little
Zeus is
rat
very
because
susceptible
Nice.
to an incoming
he's
dive.
got his
Yeah.
way.
The way T1 have to be ready.
But Poppy has that bush warded,
Running out
so.
for BLG.
I honestly don't like this stuff for T1.
Yeah.
Recon dive level 2 is
While
insane.
they build up the rest of
Yeah.
the
Sedge.
wave and head on over.
Now
I
Carrier,
think
level
there's...
2, gone back to base, making a beeline towards
Splitting the
top
map
lane, has to
against
get there as
that
quickly
is
as
gonna be
possible.
really...
Owner hovering around the top
Carria's,
side.
I mean,
And Ziggs can
escorting,
always-
Carria's escorting that next wave, but it's not going to do anything. He's not going to get here in time, and he's going to get completely zoned out.
I think it's okay. The way that they put...
They need... If Carrier resets and just runs straight bot here,
Oh?
okay, but he might get
Cancelled it,
killed.
No
He might
way!
get killed on his way. He might get killed on his way down to the wave. Faker might need to TP too.
Honestly, though, he wasted a lot of their time.
Wait, did you...
Yeah, he's
you-
very far ahead of us.
There from
Yeah, you are.
Jun, able to get it. They're able to finish it off Elk here cashes in once again. So many games we've had Elk getting first blood.
Jeez.
He'll be rich on the zigzag.
I mean, Zeus gets a lot of that XP at least.
XP. Bin hasn't really been able to catch much. He's not even going to TP to the top wave. He's just going to run towards it. Ultimately, though,
I mean, this
BLG
can't be
secured
great
themselves
for
the kill.
BLG.
But I'm not sure I would say that it was a huge advantage gained as Zeus TP's back into the bot side.
It's not great.
A lot of the remaining wave.
They lost a
Zeus
lot
is
of that
hit too.
top lane
He TP's
wave
back,
because of
gets
how
most of the wave.
long that took,
Also
I
takes
think.
teleport here. So not only did Elk,
But I mean,
get
Elk
the
has
first
TP
blood
too,
money
so
there with the
freeze
cash-in,
bot lane
but then
doesn't mean
teleports
much.
right
But
back
the
down to
the
bottom
full
lane.
wave crash top,
Yeah.
so it's still better for Guma.
Pin is level 1, but
Zeus is almost 3.
yeah, but I mean that Bin's gonna catch his next wave and still has TP, so I don't know.
A dive materializing because Owner's on his way towards
Dude,
that top lane.
Faker is
Faker
playing
forced away,
with
150 HP on him.
fire.
Make it very difficult for him to stay around. Carrier looking for the handshake here. Bin jumps away, and the handshake is just short of a full agreement.
And they're actually calling Shin over back to the bottom side once again.
No way.
Dive o'clock, the grand
No
entrance
way.
goes.
Wait,
Zeus is
Greg, I have to
over.
mute you if you're gonna get ahead of us.
BLG
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Easy
Sorry.
execute for BLG. Bin reads that the dive is likely coming top, and he's out of there
No
before
way.
a play is even set up. Meanwhile, Zeus sticks around a little too long and loses his life once more. Still, though, you can see he's 300 gold up on Bin. He's still level 4 to the level 2 of Bin, and so while he is conceding gold, ultimately he still finds himself ahead of his top lane counterpart.
Yep, dying for experience, sticking around down there on the bottom sides. Meanwhile, finishing up with the rest of this split map jungle camps here. Take away the rest of the Raptors before swapping over. And BLG feeling pretty good about this one because in the mid lane, Knight has just been pushing in constantly with this smolder,
Pause this so I can
stacking up.
catch up. Alright.
Scaling quite nicely, even
Gotta pause it again, man, so I can catch up with everybody else who's in the Discord here. Kind of irritated by this. I'm sorry, guys. It kind of is what it is, though. I'm trying to be nice and play with everybody here rather than just with myself, so we can kind of enjoy this game together.
working away at his own turret plate.
He's going to get knocked up here. It's more about just getting stacks for Knight, as you say.
Okay, I fixed my stream. It's synced up with you guys now.
Once again, a little bit overstepped.
You can tell Justin if you want.
Justin, you can unmute. Stream has been fixed.
Dude.
What time are you guys at?
I'm at 5:44,
46,
47.
You
Yeah.
counting?
Yeah, it's
50, 51,
jeez, dude.
52.
Okay.
Don't
Cam
think
synced
it's
up.
all that bad, though.
I was a few seconds ahead.
They are just all over Zeus, dude.
Dude, Alec is out fucking fighting an Ashe.
Yeah. I mean, he's landing his spells.
Yep.
That's
with a 300 gold lead over his
Guma
jungle
6,
counterpart. That Ziggs is being accelerated so much and being able to close that gold gap.
Yeah,
Baker's
this
so
is
low.
like
That's
worst
not good.
case scenario because we needed.
Passes through mid and T1 are starting
You need to win early on this comp in your
Yeah, you have to win early on this comp.
That's why they're dropping objectives.
And turrets later on, but BLG with so many early kills already throwing a wrench into the plan.
Jun
Jeez.
has just been so
Yeah,
active throughout this series.
I didn't like the Rumble pick.
Constantly looking for ganks.
This is gonna
He's a
be
core part of why BLG is
a very
even here.
stressful
The
game.
turnaround in the Swiss stage that he brought to the team and just his playmaking in the early game has been phenomenal. He is continuing that
I'm also
trend.
surprised
He
Rumble
finds himself
started
involved in all 3 of BLG's early
D-ring
game
instead of
kills.
D-shield.
I'm
I'm gonna
knowing
be
that he was gonna
honest.
be in
I would have
and
rather
knock
seen
off
him
the
go
satchel
a
charges.
more
So far,
aggressive
nicely executed
like,
from their side.
pick.
We will see as far as the mega stack
I don't know.
continues,
Like,
the
I
team
don't
picked
think
up there
Kennen's
for
super
Knight.
good on this
Killing
patch, but like a
as well.
Kennen or an
Faker goes for
Aatrox are
another
just
trade.
something.
Steals away the smolder.
I think
Use that
they
ulti
needed-
later to clear away, but just to
I
get
don't know.
himself up.
I was gonna say they could have gone like fucking
Almost a
Maokai,
regeneration.
and he lives every single one of these.
Yeah,
lives
because you can
probably.
W everything and then you're really tanky.
Yeah, but then what's it do for the team after?
In the top lane, Elk,
Uh,
only level 5
he ults
right
into
now.
Ashe Arrow or
Trying
vice
to
versa.
zone off the.
My
Oh,
issue with that
oh,
is
Zone
then you
for
have
objective takes.
no damage.
That's
Fucking
yeah. Well,
ulti
that's what I'm thinking thinking about is like the CC value's there, but this team, if this team only has Guma as their damage source and Faker, I don't know how much that Maokai's really gonna do for you.
So On actually gets in, and they're
I don't know.
This is too funny though.
Extra experience there into him.
That was sick, dude. That was sick.
Able to make his way over.
Only gets in range for the last 2
Look at the gold lead. Where is it?
I mean, play.
But that's good for BLG.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like they just had like their gold lead. Close.
I think it's the bot wave that's gonna pick
Plus
up.
grubs. It's a decent amount of gold.
Yeah, it's back to 500. It's still. I think this is winnable.
I
think it's winnable. But
I don't disagree. It is winnable, but Guma, get out of there, dude. What are we doing?
This is big. Oh.
Yeah,
They got a splash.
Okay.
I don't think
So next
that.
grubs. Next grubs, they're gonna probably give up grubs again, honestly.
Yeah,
come on. Please just get out of here.
Oh, owner senpai, thank you.
Owner has phase rush, he's fine.
Yeah, he's good. We have TP back for Faker in a few seconds.
Honestly, not horrible. They got
Should be fine.
Sedult's back up for grubs?
Oh,
yeah.
It's like 2 minutes, right?
You know what makes me happy is looking at LCK 4th seed and LPL 1st seed and knowing that this is the finals.
Yeah.
Even with all that pressure, still a level up, and he has a huge stacked wave on the bot side of the map.
How did we
It's
get
funny the
here?
0-3 rumbles up.
Yeah, right? Just
But
rumble
then,
doing
yeah,
rumble
just
things
decided, you
in
know what, I'm
general.
just not gonna die. I'm gonna lose all XP and not go for any creeps, just so I don't die. Whereas Zeus was going boss style and just like, I'll get the XP and then die.
I think the Rumble ult is so big that it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro.
Dropping XP for this.
You better...
If he landed that E, that's flash.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah. There it is.
Dang. And he got the flash. That's pretty good. I don't think he can...
He has TP. I almost feel like
I want to see him back and
That's really
reset.
good.
the grubs might be more important than that solo kill.
Oh, he sees him on the pig.
Thank
That's
goodness.
cool.
Yeah, I want to see him TP back.
I mean, what a confidence booster for T1 as
Yeah.
well to see Faker getting.
I'm surprised he got the
a
kill
solo
even
kill on
after
the
missing
side
the
Faker,
lane.
I mean,
To
Carrier
reignite
hit
the
6
T1
though.
members and the T1 fandom.
Alright, there it
What
is.
are you doing?
Flash out. Please
He just
flash
hits
out.
it.
Please flash out.
Thank God he's fine.
I got the heal too. But
No heal, no carrier ults.
Yeah, him,
BLG knows the
him
AP
using
lead.
alt there is really unfortunate.
Who?
Carrier.
What?
He has to.
He had to live.
Sejuani and
Yeah.
Rakanal.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
True,
he
yeah,
had
I
Rakan
guess
on the map.
I didn't really think about the fact that Rakan used alt too. Yeah.
His ultimate is going to be available soon.
But now,
You're right, it's
fine.
fine.
on the map.
And the ulti
But
available.
In my head I was thinking like I would love it if he had that for grubs, but if they don't have their ults, I guess it's a fair trade.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we need to do. We need to be psychopaths.
Too far away from the play.
True.
I mean, they should get the 6 grubs.
True, be psychopaths, true.
The
Aw.
arrow isn't quite going to connect, and that is looking to be 6 grubs for T1, so part 1 of the plan coming true, Kobe.
Part 1 of the plan.
Even though BLG getting some extra early kills in the lane swap.
Guys.
Why would Neiman have-
Don't ditch
We need
him.
him.
Come on. Don't ditch
You
him.
need...
It's fine, it's fine.
I mean, Guma doesn't want to drop that wave. That'd be
Okay.
really bad too. But
Which is fine. It just makes me nervous that we're gonna give up like the advantage we've committed to because we're like greeting.
Shun hovering around the bot side of the map. There's a potential play onto Zeus on the Rumble, but there's no way for him to really play through. Instead, the rest of T1 is going to look to reset. You can
I
see
mean,
the
them
arrow
having grubs should
benefiting
mean they should be
from
able
finding
to
those early kills onto
convert
Zeus,
that
but
into a
after losing
lead
his life
soon
before
from
Yushi
tower.
They need to group, I think. Throw Rumble ult on the tower and you just take the tower.
Yeah, burn it.
Yeah.
Because they can't walk up.
And if Faker can steal the... Probably... he just took Rakan ult. That's going to be on cooldown. I guess the
He can take
Gnar
Sedge
said
ults.
you.
Yeah.
Gnar inside duel.
Unless he
Gnar's
just gets
better,
in
but-
here and burns it.
T1 though do have the neutrals themselves, those 6 grubs and the Drake next Drake up in 40
Jeez,
seconds
the
time.
Ziggs is just so oppressive up mid.
Yeah. If Ziggs isn't killed a bunch of times early, it's just so difficult to...
Well, even if he is, like, he's just unlocked in this mid lane right now, and Elk is always going to have prio and chip damage on this tower. They've got to do something to bottle it up, otherwise it's going to become a bigger...
Okay.
So well played by Owner! And Zeus dodged the stun.
Carrier's dead. Nope, they don't know he's there. Oh no, he walked out of the...
Okay, what's happening here, guys?
Hit carrier ult. No,
What is the plan? What are we doing? Okay. Bailout! Come on, guys.
Carrier.
Okay, do my shit. No. So we're con players.
They take
Elon's
tier
played it.
1, Dragon, reset,
This
and
is what I mean.
Herald.
Just, the ways that T1 wins is just
So exciting.
fantastic and exciting. Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
Carrier's in the enemy jungle by himself, and it works out. It's
You get the support
situation never
flank.
works. Yeah.
That
Really
dude is
looking
literally
like me out there.
Teemo before the Lord.
Okay, Faker has his proto belt now. That's pretty big.
Wow. I really did not think that looked good from the angle of approach. I thought for sure they were going to get pinched,
Yeah.
and that was going to be a disaster.
I thought not killing Bin there was really bad.
I thought that was going to be, yeah.
Because Zeus didn't have ult either.
But Bin didn't have a way back into the fight. The bailout was insane.
Yeah, they weren't able to get onto Guma.
When Owner re-engaged, I was like, this is psychopath activities, but I guess he just completely trusts that the team's going to protect him. Wow, and they get the Rift too. Okay.
The heist.
Now they drop in mid.
Okay. They have to just throttle.
They're gonna save it.
I feel like
they need to get it on the side lane where Ziggs isn't, but then Ziggs ults. So they need to get Ziggs ult out and then force like in the jungle or something.
Yeah, I could see
rotating.
that. What I want to see, honestly, based on these compositions and how the game's going far, like they have a lead, but what I really want to see is okay.
Faker could have canceled that. If he
Yeah.
had Z, right? But it's hard to do with the...
I think if
knockout.
Rakan hits it after, though, he doesn't know where he's going in fog with him.
I'm pretty sure that if Faker hits the E2 right after the blast cone, it cancels both.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
See,
But it's
it'll
hard
stop
for him
in
to time
mid-air.
it. Because he was still in air, so I don't...
See,
yeah,
I
don't
want to
time
know,
him.
what I want to see is I want to see the Rift put on opposite side for pressure, and then I want to see, okay,
Oh, no.
alright,
That's,
okay, knocking Bin's ult out is huge. Guma's unlocked,
and Bin's,
but they didn't get Bin. They didn't get
yeah,
Bin.
no, that's...
I mean,
We don't have
Guma
Zeus.
is way too far forward.
45. That's a little forced.
Oh, come on.
You don't have TPs.
It's very
Even though they do.
forced.
Why are you
I
doing
wanted
that?
to see, I want to see them get this Rift on a side lane, and I wanted to see them just set up for like a 20-minute Baron.
I don't think they can do that.
That's just such an extended
Putting
dive.
themselves in the Baron pit is how they lose the game against a Gnar. I mean, just look at all their ults. They want to be... BLG wants them in a
Yeah,
choke.
they have a lot of good...
Yeah.
Need for one more auto. You let Faker take half his health bar for black.
In with some crucial playmaking there, getting a beautiful Gnar ultimate off onto 2 members of T1, and then just
They just get it on next wave, so I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think T1's still stronger right now, but...
The mid tower
They should just tank it,
not gonna
honestly.
fall just because of the wave flip from Elk. Carrier tries his best. The Mites should be
With
able
the
to secure
grubs.
this. No.
Oh, that's 1
They just gave
HP.
Knight more.
Is it literally one?
Yeah.
It's as close to 1 as it can be without probably being 1.
I just don't think this was necessary. Just, I mean,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
after you get this, you just back off.
Guma needs to
You
not hard focus Bin.
Bin, yeah,
Like you're walking
agreed.
under the tower
gonna
to hit
flash
him.
away. Yeah.
flashing forward to chase them.
Bin's out of the fight. You just
start hitting
alone.
next closest target and kite backwards.
We have seen
You're Ash. You're not. I don't know. You're not like Vayne or something where you're gonna pop an ult and go invis and outplay them.
We'll see if we can put this to the test here.
Or Jinx where you can get excited and run out.
Yeah.
Tense situation. The gold finds itself.
This is, I mean, this is an even game though. But it's not going to stay that way the longer this goes on. Knight is getting very big with this farm.
Can T1 accelerate the game quickly enough before Knight becomes a serious problem, or can BLG stall the game long enough to get to a point?
Shield power on Poppy.
Might already be a serious problem.
It's not nearly as bad as he's saying.
I mean, when you accelerate at the beginning, then you get to even stack much quicker, and so we'll start to see the execute and the burn really come in.
Only 60 stacks short of that 225
Oh wait, they had
mark. Alongside
Herald
that,
with
BLG
them when they did that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Obviously, you don't want to give the enemy team a soul, but when they've stacked 2 Drakes, giving them a chem soul to let yourself scale isn't as impactful as if it were in Inferno.
I don't think you give him the soul.
So T1 will be licking their wounds a little bit.
I can't tell if he's talking about BLG or T1, but if I'm T1, I want third Drake.
He's talking about what T1 does to secure Drake with Herald.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Does he drop it top, or do they drop it mid? Is what he's saying. Like, what puts the most pressure on getting the dragon?
I mean, right now, if they're not going to contest, don't drop it anywhere.
Yeah, they're gonna try to take tier 2 top.
And so they're gonna push hard on the other side of the map. Definitely the correct choice here with the scaling that they have available to them.
Okay. But 2 people are resetting. Dude, look at, do you see the Chemdrake soul going off in the stadium?
I didn't, no.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, next time a Drake gets killed in this game, check out the stadium. The whole stadium turns green based on the dragon. That's the first time I've seen it. Maybe, I mean, hopefully they show it again, but that was cool.
Especially with BLG having smoke.
Oh, do they have the bracelets all the fans are wearing?
Yeah.
Go green. Go blue and red.
Oh, Faker's here.
Oh, it's big, it's big, it's big.
It's really big. It's really big. It's really big, Owner!
What the fuck is this combo?
That is such an extended engage, and that's Baron. That has to be Baron after they break tier 2.
They're taking inhib. They're gonna take
like
tier 1.
Yeah, they need inhib because it's hard, even with Baron.
No, they're not.
I don't think they need inhib. I think you just go straight to Baron here. You have numbers advantage. You have everything you want.
The burn, but no.
Alright, Nar's TPing, but Nar doesn't have Rage Bar. He was just Mega. I like this call. I like this call again. This is so fake from BLG. There's no way BLG can contest this.
Knight's coming in.
Oh, please get out. Please get out.
They don't want to contest, they're going to fight after.
This is fake. This is so fake.
Wait, T1 wants to fight? What are you doing, Zeus?
Faker can TP back.
Is Zeus just like killing himself for the team? I think he's just killing himself for the team. I think he's...
he did not need to.
They were all out. Well, he's 0-3, right? So he's worth that.
Is this patch before the change in?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he was legitimately trying to turn or if that was just like sacrifice. This play's insane.
That's me. Faker's me right here,
dude.
Yeah, dude. So well played. The Owner knock up there is just crazy to me.
Flash charm, Poppy knock up.
This is just insane, dude.
He's 100%.
Okay, I gotta see this. Okay, so he gets out. What happened here?
Maybe they really just don't think it's right.
Yeah, I think, I mean, the way he's just walking in, I think he's just sacrificing.
I mean, Worst comes to worst, he dies anyway if he just walks out. Everyone else is 100% out.
True. He is the furthest up, you're not wrong.
It's just a terrible play.
They did in game 2, spreading themselves across the map, pushing in top, pushing in mids. And Kobe, you said quite confidently,
I don't know.
this game isn't gonna
I can
end.
see it either way. I don't hate it.
There-
I don't love it.
there's-
He has no flash.
He has Ziggs ult still.
Yeah, that flash is gone.
unfortunate.
Back off, guys. Back off.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Good. Carry ult.
Carrier's just the GOAT. Carrier's the GOAT, dude. No way. Faker's still going, dude.
Oh, it's only a 30.
Guma's going.
Gooma's
fucking insane.
unleashed, though.
That's why you put him on Ashe and not fucking Callista.
Run, Gary.
Run! No! Oh, God!
Oh god.
Carrier
This
is
is how you
a
beat
lunatic,
Ziggs.
dude.
Yeah, T1 are taking another tower with the 6 Void Grubs as well as the Rip Build. They keep on
He's a psychopath.
try and construct their counter.
Dude, I love watching him play.
Too much defense.
Okay, this is actually a fun one to watch.
Seems like
This
suicide.
roster has to
I
stay
just
this
feel like
game.
we're
So
feeling the
fun.
Faker effect here. He's not the start of this
The problem,
wave.
though, is
He's
they're like,
connected, forcing this
they're
up
all
his
taking
outcome,
pay
the
cuts to stay
re-engage
together.
comes through.
I think they
The
rather.
TP's
I think
gonna
like,
follow.
they're probably getting paid handsomely,
Fantastic ultimate to force
but not
Yeah.
as
I mean,
good as they
Faker
could.
gets a
But
ton.
I think they just rather
Yeah,
win.
but doesn't LCK have a salary cap?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Faker gets other money.
Yeah,
from
no,
other
Faker gets
things.
millions through endorsements.
And he's got
The rest of
stuff.
them, not so much.
Dude, watching
probably got
Carrier
it.
here.
Sounds like a whole lot of like, oh, boo-hoo, I make so much money, and now I make so much money still.
Okay, except that
Sure.
their career is less than 10 years and you're going to work the rest of your life.
Yeah, like if you're an engineer, or big boy on Wall Street like John, you have a career.
I don't know.
You're gonna keep the same salary.
I
forever,
think
pretty
if you
much,
invest
but-
your money
As a man who-
intelligently as an esports player in Korea making as much as these guys
Yeah.
make, it's very realistic. You
But-
don't have to work after you
A lot of
retire.
pro players aren't good with
As
their
a
money.
man who makes probably an amount that what Faker makes. Yeah, Faker makes probably what I would make in my whole lifetime. Suck it up.
Faker's different. Faker is.
Faker,
He
Faker.
gets
It's,
$500.
it's everyone else that has to think about
Yeah.
playing for money.
I will say, I mostly feel bad for Gumi's play. Just having her vagina pummeled like that, I don't know.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, buddy. All I just can't imagine what Korea's like or for Carrier when he walks around the streets after performances like this.
Got all the fangirls.
People
Yeah,
must
luckily
lose their mind over this man. I love
He has
Carrier, and I'm a married man. He's so great.
Does he look a little like Gamey, or what?
They're both Korean.
Against T1, Owner
True.
forced away with the satchel, but doesn't really take too much damage. The Mega
They're both
Inferno
small,
momentum
right?
clipping onto Carrier as well.
Say the next
Alright,
like
let's
4-ish
see
minutes
here.
of this game will be so critical
But
because
Carrier
Smolder
plays support
working
better.
towards the rapid fire. That's when you really start to get scared when you have the poke
Amy doesn't
of
even
the
play League.
rapid fire Smolder plus the Ziggs.
Dude, I'm telling you,
T1,
this is
they
why
got
divorce
a
happens. People
nice
realize the
little
flaw.
with a very sizable advantage. With
They
Dragon
start
Ball
watching the
plus
League of
them,
Legends
that
World
was the trend
Championship,
to
and,
beat BLG
and that's where it
out.
all
And look
begins.
for their engages. So many snap engage angles.
Faker
with the Storm
senpai.
versus-
Come on, don't do it.
Go die.
Oh.
Oh! The reaction time. He
That's
still got it, boys.
Grandpa does still
Good
got it,
reactions
dude.
from him. Pops the scryers as well.
Oh, come on.
Nice flame.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I was like, that's such a good angle. Okay. They got the McHale's.
It just pressures them into. Oh,
Dude! He's unreal!
Carrier, you're nuts.
So this is what support players who are good look like.
Yeah. It's kind of the strongest role in the game on someone
Get that
who's
fucking black plant.
good. That's crazy. Yeah, we just Baron now. Second Baron and then this close game.
But with that, Faker secures his 500th kill
Oh,
at the
God.
World Championship.
500 kills. That's insane. Okay.
Oh no.
That's Baron. That's Baron. They walk out here, guys. Just reset. Please reset.
This is like my people need me.
Oh my god.
Please reset! No!
No!
Wait, that's not.
Oh my god!
Can you do that?
So,
Oh my god!
He is limit testing.
Dude,
in
it was
World
all a
Finals.
plan to get the Gnar ultimate. He knows more. He knows more.
Is that worth
he
his
knew his
flash?
flash was worth it.
Absolutely it's worth his flash, you know? Because why would he need flash when he can just E into 4 people? Who needs flash?
I don't know.
Figures like
Dude, I love watching T1 play.
It's likely that we're going to game 5, 2 on
Oh,
still.
good.
It's
Oh.
likely that we're going to game 5. You don't say.
Flashes away to
Yeah, I guess
safety.
he's probably bored by this point.
BLG
Come on,
really
just
gotta keep
just
focused on
close
their
it out
defense
clean
here.
and
They
don't
do have
like
flashes
don't
on both
int.
Knight and Elk, so as long
Please.
as they don't let anyone
That's
get
not
caught
fun.
and give up some critical summoner spells
They're all
here
just
early on, if they
fucking-
focus on their wave clear and defense,
They're just chads, dude. When they're not like trolling, they're just chads.
Baron buff to crack inside and get to those inhibs.
The line between trolling and Chad is very thin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And T1 has, man, they're flirting with it. They are quite thin, I agree. I don't like this. They need to sync up these waves. I don't like the fact that Zeus is all the way up there. Even though he has TP, I would rather see him.
I really think they just want to buy time for Elder and get that and win. Like they have to brute force because they'll never get waves.
Yeah,
It's just
hard-
so
hard. You
hard to
have
get
have
these
it.
waves in versus a
that's
Ziggs
why they
and a
just
Smolder.
Need to get Elder and then brute force a dive.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe that's why
Right.
they're sending
Realize how
Zeus
crazy
top,
these
is because they
champions
need to
are.
push Knight and Elk too far apart to hold.
They really should just not.
It's hard to
allow
break
those
tier
points.
3s.
Yeah, Elder's in a minute. I think it's just the reset and then play into Elder Soul.
I'd almost rather see them keep the waves pushed and then play for the fight rather
Yeah,
than the dragon.
I kind of agree with that. I don't necessarily like pulling everybody back and giving BLG the space to come out at all. What is happening here?
I figured it out though. That Faker requires them to lose the match point.
Oh.
That's huge. Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, so Faker
That's not
requires
fun.
them to get the match point because they can't get hard without it.
I'm not ahead when I said oh, right?
No. No, no, no.
30,
Okay.
32,
33.
4,
Okay.
5,
Yep,
6.
perfect.
Ben's done. Ben's cooked.
Nice.
Oh, nerd!
Got Night Flash.
I like
Dude,
that.
Faker said,
Just
"I found
take
you, little bitch."
Ben. Just take
God.
Ben.
I
Rotate
found
off
you, little
this.
bitch. I found you.
Silas is so disgusting, dude.
That's game. That's game. That's game. Dude, Owner is
He ran
playing
out of the-
so well on this Poppy.
He ran out of the redemption. He would have lived.
Ugh. Elk is still. Maybe they get him actually.
Elk's not going anywhere.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Elk's
They didn't
not
have-
going anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say they don't have Guma for damage on towers. Just actually
Silas,
pretty
though,
big.
does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, he has.
Definitely.
Yeah, they'll be
If they didn't kill Ziggs, more what I meant.
still going in.
That should be game.
Game 5,
Oh,
dude.
it absolutely is.
Silver Scrape, cue it up. Let's go.
If they play Solar Scrape, I'm turning it off.
It's gonna be hard for T1 to win on.
The fact
Red
that
side
they
is
still play
such a
that
disadvantage,
trash-ass
though.
fucking song. Pay the producer to make an updated version of it that doesn't sound like it was made in FL Studios.
I don't know. I love,
Game 5,
I
let's
love
go.
I like
This
to say,
is
just
such a good
have him
series.
Make a version that's updated, like revamp the song.
I was thinking T1.
Strongest is good against
Jax.
early. Sure.
Okay,
I think you let him buy merch threads and then swap.
here we go.
These titans on the rift challenge each other one more time. We see the weight of expectation so great on these two teams' shoulders one more time.
And there's so much on the line for both sides.
Wait, Carrie has domination second tree.
Because he's a Chad.
As T1 made their way through every single LPL team.
So there's no Hex Flash.
T1 looking to raise their 5th trophy. LPL and BLG looking to hoist the Summoners Cup. So much on the line.
Where's the Orianna pick?
It all. A standard line of
Yeah,
to
for this entire series, it's been
Yeah,
missing.
they haven't been playing mages.
Either team. Towards the top side. A lane swap possibility.
Like Ari's pretty good.
I mean, Ori's not very good into Jarvan.
I do like the fact that I'm seeing T1 adapt to just like a 5-point early and playing safe.
But Zanya's is pretty core on Ori. And that's really good in this game anyway.
You just don't get a lot of... It's just hard against that.
Looks like Zayas just immediately going right down.
I mean, I think the difference is the Gallo's going to do negative damage, and he's not going to actually stop anything from happening.
Yeah.
And at least you can shield and ult.
Zayas has been able to get a little bit of XP out of mid as Knight is just catching that wave that Faker and Zayas will push forward. It's going to be a split map. Bin goes in with the counter-strike here. Tries to get into range for some of those minions dying. He didn't get any XP.
Yeah, look at that. It's that melee right there that was one auto away. He does soak a little bit now, though.
This could be a really dangerous dive.
We're on pins and needles because of soaking experience in lane swaps.
Yeah, Counter-Strike makes it a little...
That top laners can get.
Note that Zayas grabbed XP in the mid wave and is now making a way towards top. On has
okay.
Bot, preparing for the potential
this is
dive.
he'll catch this XP and he's fairly safe to do so.
A lot of damage from Elk.
Yeah, I mean if they don't dive, it's fine for T1, I think.
With Rel here, this is really dangerous. Please don't take this dive.
I mean, just get the...
They just want to zone the XP or the minions as much as possible.
Cool.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Daddy.
The Justice punts Faker punching in the opposite direction to get that little bit of an
Wait, now you just fucked this Ari up.
And it might seem weird that you do that, but it's because
he needs to wait for next cooldowns.
And we know Rel's
Alright,
still
yeah,
here.
owner should just send it mid. Send it. Oh my gosh.
He fucked it up?
I don't know if he fucked it up or if he just like they don't want to fully commit, but I think you commit for that.
No, Faker messed up the play.
They do teleport Bin back to that top side. He should be able to soak up his level.
Fucking washed mid laner.
Push the wave. Zayas is gonna get first move, but Faker under attack. Has no flash.
He got the...
Come on, man.
And Faker might fall first in the finals of the finals. Knight gets the kill.
Yeah, I was joking when I said that, but...
They need this kill now.
Okay, flash.
Yeah, like flash over and a copy.
Did we just miss W? Point blank? Owner?
Okay, it's okay.
You can see Carrier trying
Oh.
to make the
Oh.
flash. They're on just able to
Still
escape
fine.
to the relative
we're
safety
fine.
of the other side
It's
of that
okay.
wall.
Another game, another BLG first blood. Finding it onto Faker, crucial. Especially given the
I just need to see them
but a good response from T1 as they lay in wait in the
stop making these tiny little misplays.
They couldn't convert it into a kill, but they do get his summoner spawn. Look at this bot wave. It is very awkward. Slowly pushing towards the bot lane of
they can
T1.
freeze this.
Yeah, this is such
The
a
wave's
good lane
really
stay
good
for
for
them.
T1.
This is such a good lane stay for them.
But Knight's gonna probably...
I'm fine with letting.
I don't think Knight can. I don't think you can commit Knight down here because then he just immediately loses the wave mid.
Yeah. Faker has to.
Yeah.
Faker's got more than enough wave clear to punish that roam. Yeah, now that they're just thinning it. Okay, what's going on up here?
Just farming.
Yeah, showing top lane is so stupid.
It's just neutralizer versus. That was nice.
Shun hovering around.
Yeah, it really cost Faker last time. Giving up that first blood, no flash on Faker. Pretty good.
It's unfortunate because Knight lost flash first, so it really should have been T1's opportunity to punish.
Yeah.
Faker needed to play more safe and then call for owner to regank.
So you have to zone the Jarvan, right?
Yeah,
or
agreed.
It's weird though because with the freeze bottom, they don't want to pull Carrier to roam. They want to keep the freeze.
Well, and
so now
I
they're
don't
losing
think
map
you
pressure
wanna,
to get Guma ahead.
I don't think you want to pull him to roam either, personally.
You can sit there and go, oh, it's a shame that T1 didn't get that kill on the bot lane 2v2, but they still
Well, it
benefited
depends.
massively. You look at
Do you
the
think
AD
T1
carry
scales better?
difference, and because of the farm that was denied,
I don't know. I really
Because,
don't know. I don't like
it's
T1's
very
comp,
close,
to be
actually.
honest.
I
But
think T1 probably does scale better.
I guess they have bigger bodies, so I'm gonna say T1 just because they're gonna be able to tank more later on.
Yeah.
I think the Zai
As
is
long
good
as-
for scaling.
Yeah, it's really as long as Jax doesn't get out of hand. Because Jax scales the best of anyone in this game.
Jax is the one who can deal with Guma. If Jarvan gets the
What are we doing here?
They're fighting for
What
turfs.
are we doing
Oh,
here?
well missed.
Yeah, but like
Re-engage.
we're in so early on
Oh,
it.
that was so bad.
Yeah, what are we doing here, guys? Okay, okay,
My
all right.
5,
Okay.
32, 33, 34.
Okay, yeah, keep going, John.
Big.
The fight itself was good. Faker's ult was terrible though.
Yeah. I mean, it got him in position to follow up, but
It's kind
yeah.
of hard to Galio ult because you can only get ult on your teammates.
Yeah, they needed. I think it needed to be like
Just a
Raga's ult into,
second
like,
earlier.
What
body
if
slam
everyone-
ult or something.
Oh,
At
this
the
is
exact
illegal
same time.
activities by Bane.
Everyone at the exact same time as a joke on BLG type /FF.
Listen to this crowd, dude.
You look back at the replay. Ona walking into
On
darkness, but he knows
with-
he has to survive.
Yeah, on missing that is pretty.
Yeah.
He goes in.
See, they could have. Faker needs to save the ult onto carrier or something when he dives
And
deep.
it's Carrier Poppy this time around, of course. He's the one who got it, and the grub secured. T1 with the early game lead secured. The reason we're so focused on that is because you can balloon these gold leads so quickly, but Faker under attack.
Does have the flash, will punch
Oh
forward
my
just
god, I
like
thought I
an
was gonna
up.
miss that again.
This is the crash down, the charm connects, though, and
Good.
Oh!
should dive forward.
Great
And
timing,
they got
dude.
Jarvan Flash.
Yeah.
Great timing.
That's really good to get the Jarvan Flash.
Faker. Cocky son of a bitch.
Yeah, like, I can't believe he's backing right there. Is he doing it on purpose just to, like, be
Yeah, I think he's
disrespectful?
just trying to
I'm
steal.
telling you, dude, there's no way for him to get hard.
No TP available for Faker. I'm a little bit surprised.
He needs-
Spot push is gonna come through.
I really
He
want
is
them to
like-
take Dragon.
Over to level 6.
But they're-
It is
what
really
the-
insane watching how he's playing some of this stuff. He is,
Give-
I mean, he has been in form. He has been in form.
Void
Whoa, whoa,
grub
Faker.
passive.
He's just- Man, he doesn't give a shit. I love it. I love how he doesn't give a shit. It's
Oh,
definitely
that's
burned them a
coming.
little bit. Okay. That's enough health out that I think you take this dive.
They're just taking tower. They're not gonna force it. They have no Galio TP. Not in
Yeah,
range.
I think if they push up though to contest this, you 100%.
Get out there,
Owner's
get out.
marking.
Hey, you have a level 7 on level 7 to level 5.
I think it's a little scary with Knight.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there it is.
They saw. Did you see his movement? He was like expecting.
Yeah, he anticipated that he was gonna walk up.
I mean, a
Yeah.
masterful performance from
Now they get
Carrier.
Dragon for free and they got
Oh.
all the plates.
Along with this play in
It's only
bot,
9 minutes.
he
They
is
can take
just
5
Oh
plates. There's
my
Marigold.
gosh.
They've got 3 plates on top as well.
Maybe we were wrong about the Faker Galio because it's
I mean,
Faker.
Faker
Famously,
is known for Galio.
Maybe
I
that's
just
what
don't
it is.
think
Maybe
Galio's
it's
good.
just because he's so good at it that it's worth the comfort pick.
Why Galio was my first character I ever played.
Putting.
The spotlight.
I'm
my
basically
first
Faker.
Basically, yeah. Sure.
He's like, I'm gonna pick a champion where we're counting
him
on
scaling up into being a threat.
I don't know, there's a lot of champs you could say that's Faker, like Rise, Syndra.
Yeah, Rise, Syndra, Oriana, Galio.
Ori.
Bro, what is happening here?
Faker doesn't like being disrespected.
Carry is 1v1ing the Jack's top lane and beating him.
This is ridiculous.
Bertrand's Poppy. Pizza. I mean, they have the same
Literally
items.
Scrappy
basically.
Doo.
Carrier's ahead of him on gold, actually.
Yeah.
Freaking love.
Oh,
Dude,
did they get this TP?
Run.
this is huge.
I mean, Guma should have.
What?
Yes.
He didn't get this.
Ult flash.
That's really good by Carrier.
But they don't get on.
Oh,
no.
Guma.
Almost.
I really was hoping that Guma could stay in that fight maybe a little bit to at least weave in some autos.
They're gonna get mid tier 2.
They should. I don't think.
Or mid tier 1, I mean.
Are they rotating
Faker's,
directly for grubs
yeah,
here?
Faker's he's
Faker
faking
wants
that they're gonna
grubs.
look to fight this.
Dude, move the camera up, guys. I don't care about them hitting the tower.
They smited one. We have Zeus flash holds.
Yeah, that's gonna be 5.
I mean, yeah.
I think this is still fine for T1.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
They're still ahead.
Actually, kind of insane that they get 5.
Committing all of their summoner spells to make this play happening. The idea of shutting Gumayushi down is so important because
I can't believe he doesn't get that stun.
Yeah.
Gets a nice flash, 2-person stun off, and they give the initial
See, I really.
I think Owner could have waited a second for the R.
While
But...
Gumayushi does get
Yeah.
away, Knight's able to secure the second kill
I don't
as
know.
well.
Maybe Gumayushi can't walk up once they're in Jarvan's
In
thing.
the hands of T1.
I just expected him to weave in a little bit more.
Nah, he's not gonna look to trade back.
Yeah. It's too dangerous. I get it.
Yeah, no flash, no ult. Very low HP already.
Plus, even if you trade a kill back there, it's not worth dying and then completely losing.
Yeah, then they lose grubs and probably top tier 1.
100%.
On Ari, such a playmaker. Can he do it?
That's the question that everyone asks themselves.
Man, dude, Carrier is not letting Bin breathe at all.
The first time they have won a world championship for T1, it would be their 5th. Faker so often leads the charge.
No way,
Oh
he's
my
just
God,
walking in here.
Into his own hands.
He doesn't give
He
a
flashed out.
shit.
Got Ignite. They gonna fight this now.
Faker looking for that flank. BLG
To think this should have been NA winning worlds here.
Honestly, dude, NA 3-0s either of these teams. Can confirm.
Easy.
Give FlyQuest another shot at BLG, and it's not even close.
The bot lane has been completely abandoned.
I believe it.
Oh yeah,
Monster's a
Whippo's
maniac, I believe it.
Destroy's been on Jax here.
Whippo's probably 0-10 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
He's like, guys, I studied on
I
your
can take his
pals."
Jax. Give me Renekton.
No, Olaf.
I can take his Jax, give me Renekton is the most real NA draft thing I've ever heard.
He would definitely pick Olaf.
I think he did that a few years ago and just got destroyed and knows he can't do it anymore.
I
Also,
mean,
just like
he did that even in
It's a
these
rat,
worlds.
all random, all
Yeah, I mean not against Bin though, did he?
dude, if anybody played Renekton into Bin, I think you've got to be win trading, right? Somebody paid you.
Actually, did 100 Thieves do that?
Because Elk has been put so
Did
far
100 Thieves
behind
play
in this
BLG?
game, it's going to be a while before there is another
No,
really
they
big
didn't,
carry
right? They
threat
lost in
on the BLG side, and so
play-ins or
Knight
whatever.
is their big threat of getting kills. Bin, of course, on the sideline.
Forgot who it was
farm
against.
Up and scale up some more money on the Jacks, but that as well might take a while.
And typically, Zyra is a difficult AD carry to kill. Thanks to the feathers, thanks to the ultimate, but with a Poppy and a Gragas and a Xinjiao and a Galio, it's going to be even harder, and it becomes that question, as you highlighted in Draft, Kobe, can the Jarvan actually lock the Zyra down? The flash is about to come off cooldown for Yushi. Both
Dude, I love carry on these picks, man.
Herald, and they're going to be the ones to start this objective on.
Wait.
I know, he should be on Braum again.
They're trading Herald for Dragon?
I think this is.
I'd
I like
rather the
this.
Dragon at this point.
I like this. Balloon the gold lead, unlock mid.
Knight's TP is available. It looks like that they are just going to concede it as the bot side of the
And
map
you
becomes
get tier,
BLG's
I think you
priority.
get tier 1 top too, which ends up being first
With
tower.
probably.
So
They
you're
only
getting
get
first
tier 1 top.
tower plus Rift.
They already have first tower.
By Elk and Zeus. But T1 do have a
Oh
tempo
yeah, they do.
advantage here.
Bot.
They're looking to
I'm
keep the
trolling.
pressure on
Thank
top
you.
side.
Still, I think they're getting potential
If they
towers.
get tier 2 here, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I see this as the better overall like macro
They
play.
have Demolish on carry.
That's
That's actually doesn't do much this early.
Knock him away, Carrier. What?
It's,
Nah, they just...
I mean, they get the TP out. They still have Rift.
Happily take it. Zeus is catching the wave.
It's a
in the
safe
bottom
play.
lane, so T1 not losing any gold on the map either.
Yeah, BLG feeling like they need to invest Knight's teleport to deny that big influx of gold from one of those side lane secondary turrets to try and stop that snowball that has been so prevalent.
Dude, Zayas needs to catch this wave, unless
as well as taking care of the wave
Guma can get there in time.
One of the things we were very
Please tell me we didn't just give a whole cannon wave mid. Okay, we didn't.
Actually put Gumayushi versus Zayas for the vast majority of this game. And remember that given that Elko's been so far behind, he's been either playing into the Galio or he's been playing into the Gragas. And Zayas has quietly built up a very healthy lead for himself. Just a few moments ago, he was about 1k gold ahead. Now that he's back out onto the map, he's spent that gold. And Bin yet to actually complete his first item. Let's see if this back will secure it for him. And there it is. So now the Trinity Force finished for Bin. He's going to feel a lot more confident as we get closer to these mid-game fights.
Still about 1,000 gold lead for T1, a Drake apiece, Hex Tech to T1.
There they go. They're back, and now there's no TP to respond, so...
T1 do have the pressure advantage on the map. They want to push
well, I think their lane assignments are wrong.
I agree.
Jack should be bottom.
Yeah, I think
he doesn't have the wave clear to deal with that.
Just keep Elk in mid lane here where it's nice and safe.
With
your outer tower
wish Faker didn't
up.
take the local gold for that tower.
On the Kaisa, keep on farming until he can at least get his second.
So I think it's better on just Guma and Owner.
Absolutely. Once Owner gets Starox, he's so much more relevant. And Galio is almost never relevant.
Something is happening here. No? Okay. I was like, the way Zeus is moving, I was like, where is the play about to come in?
With his cock out.
Yeah.
It's just coming at you.
I'll show you it.
Base is going to be interrupted there by Carrier. But BLG quite happy to play this
Carrier
game
said, where you going, ho?
now. They're not in any real risk. The Baron is still 2.5 minutes away. What's crucial is that they get items on Elk and that he can have impact in these later fights.
I want to see this rift break mid. I feel like that's what we're going to see next.
I just don't get what Faker's trying to do here, though.
Yeah, I agree. This is just like, I mean, maybe you get lucky, but...
He's going to reset the wave?
These are controlled players.
But he doesn't even kill Ori 1v1, so...
I didn't push.
But you can get damage on Ari 1v1 and then force her to reset.
She's resetting anyway, doesn't have TP, so like, you're not getting damage before she TPs.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. I don't understand what his plan is there.
He just loses tempo on the map.
You have to be so careful clearing out those wards.
660.
Okay, so he's gonna push another wave instead of.
He's got to be hovering mid here. You've got to be hovering mid. Please don't go bot and move up.
They're not looking for a fight.
I mean, they have good disengage, though. They have good disengage if BLG does go in with the Gragas Poppy ults.
Okay, now they're missing off the map, so he leaves.
I do agree. I think since they were going for the Rift play, Faker should have just pushed.
It's this game of this ebb and flow where Faker pushes out bot.
I thought that they were going to fully commit for the mid tier. But if they're not fully committing, yeah, he needs to be bot.
Alright, now they TP, he goes back bottom.
Yeah, that's TP.
They just win the map.
They're just running him
and now they have TPs for Dragon.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Someone has to come and catch this. It's Bin that's going to be forced to go back to base to head towards bot because he's the one that has his TP available. They're going to send Knight now over to the
They're going to Dragon, so like we take top, get deep vision, and top jungle.
Yeah. And you rotated Bin to bot side, who's the weaker side laner at the moment compared to Knight. So I like this. Yeah, this is a good proactive macro from T1, which I feel is like somewhat what has been missing in these other games.
Well, they're playing much safer on the map.
I think that they should commit to it though. T1's obvious play next should be towards the Dragon. Set up good vision.
Gragas is such an annoying champ.
Just Zeus doing Zeus thing.
Oh, he missed his
body buff. I mean, he's still, dude. He's. Oh no. Okay. All right.
It's okay.
Nothing's happening.
That doesn't matter.
They get
it just secures Dragon. That's what it's for.
phase rush, some very useful
Okay.
tools for Gragas to always
Zeus
keep
likes
you
to go boop.
at arm's length or belly's length in his case. Meanwhile, Knight did end up finishing
Are they
off
gonna
that
show it?
tower, that extra goal
Ah,
that
they didn't
wanted
show the
to get
stadium.
for the Dragon.
You can see it in the background of the
So
camera.
they
See how it's
still got
lighting
a
up
bit
with the
of what they
dragon?
wanted. BLG
Yeah.
kind of giving up the minimum amount here in order to still get some trade.
There was a really cool scene with the.
I think the Chemtech's the cool. Gonna be
Yeah,
the
the Chemtech was really cool.
Either that or the Infernal.
Because the
Whereas
Chemtech
Blinking
was when I
Light's
first
not.
noticed it, because they switched
Yeah.
to like the full stadium view, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, dude, that's pretty cool looking.
It's 2 items on the Kai'Sa, but she scales up so well as the game goes on.
Man, when you think about how Gragas kills minions, it's kind of inhumane.
And there's so many things
He's
that
just
you have to
smashing a
consider when
keg
going
on
into it.
top
You know,
of him.
He's playing against, like you said, the Poppy plus Galio plus Zhao.
That's pretty rough.
So, BLG definitely going to be
Groggy.
looking to control some vision first.
The
so
ward's a
that
bait!
actually they could be the
Oh,
ones to
it
try
didn't
and set up
work.
some pits.
Nice try, Goma.
Now, in game 4, you said with confidence that you don't expect the game to end in 27 minutes.
This could
I
be
feel like this game isn't
the
going to end
fifth
in
one.
27 minutes with how tense it's been so far.
Yeah, this is, they're slowing, they're both slowing
Dragon and Venom is
down.
where I expect a lot of action to be happening. In the meantime, both teams
Nice
are
edge.
prioritizing farming.
I
want
wanna
to
see
ideally, if either
them-
one of them could break open that mid tower, that would be great.
Something's got to happen
But
around mid
to
here, because
siege,
this
I
is...
think that it's not easy for either side, given the amount of wave they do have.
T1 doesn't feel
That
pressure to
potential
speed the
continues to
game
build
up. They're just going to keep playing through sides
Both of
and look
these
for a
teams
mistake.
fight for that crucial edge to help determine who will be
Yeah, I mean, do we think J4 outscales Xin, or Xin outscales J4? I'd rather have the Xin.
For Knight, it's their first time here in a Worlds final.
Would you rather have the Poppy or the?
In the past for T1, obviously,
I'd
they were
rather
here
Poppy.
last year.
I'd rather
Really?
Poppy.
Really?
I think Poppy's gonna outscale Rel too. I mean, Jax will outscale Gragas, but not to the extent that he can like actually kill him, you know? Gragas can always just neutralize the wave in the lane.
I mean, Poppy can help, like, neutralize the Jax
Did he
a little
definitely
bit.
get that cannon? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, she did. Or they did. Or whatever.
This would be Faker's 5th Worlds win,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in theory, you could have a full team of Faker skins in Worlds next year.
Yep.
Which would be dope.
And that's what next year's for.
Give them that last bit of power needed to get them to where they are today. They've ultimately built this roster to get to this.
I mean,
this game is basically
I
the
like the
reset.
fact that Faker is hovering with the intention to punish a mistake, but I just don't see Knight making this misstep that he's waiting for.
I mean, he has Ahri ult and Flash. He's not gonna.
He's not looking to punish
No.
Ahri.
Finals in a row, looking
Yeah.
to win 2 back.
Is he just hiding then? I don't... I
Yes,
guess he's just
there's
hiding
people
in
off the map.
fog to apply map
The
pressure.
BLG has to be a lot safer if.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the fact that
He could-
he's
he's
got
outplaced
global
everyone.
pressure just by being missing.
Of pressure
Yeah.
in our final game of the year.
It's the same reason a lot of junglers and supports will just sit out of vision just to.
Yeah, fog's
This is
powerful
big.
for sure.
This is that all the time too. You just stay out of vision and they have to respect it.
Junglers starve of gold a little bit, as we often see at the highest level. If they could secure that second item ahead of this crucial fight.
I feel like if Faker wins 5 worlds, they should just make Baron Faker.
Both now fighting for vision.
Just make Baron a giant
Just
faker.
replace the heads with Faker.
Crucial pickup, providing a little bit more durability and
It's just 5 fakers, but all with the different haircuts from the different years.
Dragon
Yeah.
minute away. We get ever closer to that crucial objective. Armguard also finished.
Dude, I'm getting anxiety.
Botway pushed in.
Like,
Elk not yet
I'm kind of hating this. The longer this goes on,
I mean, this game has gone to the point where it's literally the next team fight probably wins it.
100%, yeah.
It's almost there. Has the blasting wand, has an amp tome.
Oh, let's get a third full items.
Wait, he went Black Cleaver, so he's Sterix is gonna be third?
I don't like that.
I mean, it's not like they're stacking a ton of armor.
Yeah,
There's no armor.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Just tabbies on.
It's tabbies and a stopwatch on the Ahri.
I think it would have been a lot more worth it to see Sterix come out because you know that there's going to be a breakpoint fight.
I guess he's saying, like, I just want Gumi to do more damage.
Where did our...
Yeah, you know what they're doing. Close to true.
Yeah, this is... See, this is what I'm
have to secure vision on the Baron
super
because
happy
of the
with.
Rage Blade being completed isolated for Kaisa, you can
I think Zeus can probably solo
very quickly,
the Drake though.
so that's why we just
Yeah,
saw
I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. It is warded.
Trying to make sure that they will have an
This
early alert
is gonna be big.
BLG try and do a cross map play on them.
Taking over to level 15. Zeus
Okay.
around very deep
I guess
in the bot lane.
the question though is also who wins 4v4. And
Yeah.
I think T1 wins 4v4 with no Jax there.
Back and forth over the control wards.
So he can also just mark him, cancel his
They want to
TPs.
go.
Yeah, they're looking to trigger pull here.
Yeah, BLG can't engage with Carrier W.
Still sitting in the inventory of Carrier, but crucially, none left for BLG. I'm sure
No feather
get a quick
pool.
reset off.
What are we doing here, guys?
Pings coming down
They're
from the side
Is this a
of
pick?
T1 of the bot
Oh, that's a
side.
pick.
Yeah, he's not gonna ult.
It could be good. It could be very good. The ult missed, but that's fine.
Was
That's
slightly
drag.
off. They might have been able to kill Ben too.
That's drag.
Play a 4v5 if they want to try and contest. I think their decision will be not to. They'll just back away, clear out their own jungle, but on went in
Good.
on Zeus, and T1 immediately collapsed.
Again, T1,
Yeah.
they're so confident, and we're like, they've got the Galio ult to back them up. Zeus is very tanky.
All right.
They were not worried for a second during
Going to
that
soul
pick.
point.
Definitely
I
bit
think
off
that they're
way
just
more
gonna
than he could
hold
chew, and
this
that is a
position until
100%
soul.
sacrifice
And unless
of the
BLG
Dragon.
pressures a
Objective
Baron fight,
quickly
they're just gonna.
is just putting T1 to
gonna
that
take soul.
point,
I don't think.
not breaking the game
Yeah, I don't think
right
BLG ever forces Baron.
I think that's
because
their
they just
only
want
angle,
Jax to
though.
scale.
Right? Because, like, if you don't force Baron when Soul comes up, you're giving up.
I mean, they've got 4 minutes for Jax to get.
True.
What's he going for? Zanya's?
Yeah. Cloud Soul is just really, really scary on T1's comp. I would not want them to have Cloud Soul.
Yeah. Really good for Guma.
Really good for Guma. Really good for Faker. I mean, Zeus not so much worried about Carrier, but it could be a problem on Carrier as well.
They do kind of feel that.
Yeah, I mean, if Carrier gets an ult off and they get a man advantage, then Carrier gets the extra speed.
Yeah, or just a close range ult for CC, and then mid-tier tower 1 broken. Yeah.
BLG feels like that they're being pushed back even further onto their side of the map.
I think this is really good by T1 to see, like, a versatility of play, you know? Like, the last 4 games have been very snappy, and then in Game 5, right, they just completely adapt back to a different play style completely, and I feel like it's thrown BLG very much off their rhythm.
Yeah, I think a large part of that is BLG's playing a ranged mid for the first time in the series.
You know, I think that BLG went on comfort picks thinking that there was going to be a very, very scrappy game, and then T1 kind of comfort picks as well, but they've baited this game into more of a slowed pace.
It's just monumental. It's not just you, it's not just your
There's so
team,
much
it's your fans,
psychology and
it's your
strategy
family,
that goes
it's your
into best of
region that
fives
support
versus some of the
you
other
thick and thin.
series, I think.
And,
I don't like this.
They're kind of split.
I don't like this, guys.
Shun said.
We don't have Galio. Where's our Galio?
Oh, that
We
was
don't
a
need
nice
him?
play from Guma.
No, bin!
Wait, why didn't Faker TP like
A year ago?
10 seconds
It's fine though,
earlier?
it's fine.
Thin flank, I don't know if they know they
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Zeus? Yeah. I'm now. Oh.
He doesn't
That's big,
matter if
that's
they
big.
win!
And now
No
winner is-
way, dude.
Yes! Oh my boy!
Holy cow, dude. I cannot believe that they turned that with him coming that late. They Baron.
They had to go right that exact second with the bin TP. I wonder what Cadrill's saying.
Dude!
He's gonna take off.
Oh, yeah.
Faker! That's what Cadrill's saying.
He just said, there it is! 80 times he took off.
Over and over and over.
Look at his shirt!
He's still saying it.
Oh, dude, and with drag spawning in a minute and a half, that's it. That's it. Unless T1 fumbles this, that's 5-time world champ.
taking out Gumayushi should have been the key. So look,
I gotta see this fight.
Onto Gumayushi. He's gonna ulti because he has
okay.
no choice. He has to in this situation. And
yeah.
the charm from Knight there forces the flash from Gumayushi. Bin sees the angle, so he flashes.
Look at the Zeus flash, or the Zeus ult though.
Yeah.
And at this point, you think the fight is over.
Exactly.
This, yeah, I thought for sure this was cooked.
Barely doesn't have the range on his charm onto Owner.
Flash taunt.
The flash taunt.
But just as they're teleporting and Bin has to walk back to the fight, that's when T1 turned.
Such a good Zhonya's by Zeus too.
The awareness from T1 to realize that TP was in the
dude, they layered the CC perfectly, and Zeus holding his Zhonya's. Cinema. Cinema.
No.
What is happening? What is happening?
Galio has ults.
Oh shit! No way, dude. No way. They're all TPing in here? What is happening? What is happening? No way Zeus gets out! What is going on?
What the fuck?
Bro! They 2v4'd!
Damn.
They 2v4'd! And they can still get soul!
That feeling when you'd rather kill Faker than win Worlds and still kill Faker.
And you still don't kill Faker? Dude, I feel so bad for Knight.
Yeah.
Can they end here?
Yeah.
They can end. They can end. That's game. That's game. Holy cow! What a game! What a game!
Zeus on Gragas is insane.
LCK number 4 OP.
LCK number 4 OP! Can confirm best region. The whole region of Korea is confused. They're like, were these guys sandbagging in the whole time?
I mean, they didn't have the plot armor in LCK, but in Worlds they do.
Wait a minute.
From this entire T1 roster.
An EU player won Worlds.
Reckless won Worlds!
Yeah!
Whoa! We did it!
Reckless is the
dude.
Sub.
I mean,
but he didn't play. But yeah.
I mean,
still get the fucking skin, doesn't he?
I'm not gonna lie. This entire series,
I don't know if that's true anymore.
it's like Faker resurrected from the dead. Just incredible performance. Well, yeah, not even just this game. This whole world, he's been like in form completely.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben looks so sad.
Is a new T1 dynasty.
Oh, Faker.
Wow.
Definitely emotional, I think.
In the end, Faker said it best. You got to prove it.
Oh yeah, he's.
That's what you.
I think he's crying, man.
T1, when you face the best in the world, the defending champs, you got to prove it. And today it was T1 that proved it.
What a great world.
Mercedes-Benz.